right. All right, we're live. Sweet. Okay, so again, I have the incredible honor of having a guest today. We got Nicholas Bruno, aka Puntthenwhine, on stream, Moto End Boss, and Bloom Titan Master Specialist and Creator. So big name over here on screen. If you're not aware of Amulet, then you should be, because this is gonna be the correct stream for you to be watching if you're interested in this. And even more so, this is quite a different build than we are accustomed to. If you're familiar with this stream, you are gonna find that there are no Sakura Tribe Scouts here, but instead we have Lotus Blooms. Um, this basically creates different play patterns, which we are for sure going to find while we played our leagues today. We're gonna be playing one, hopefully two leagues if we have enough time. And yeah, and everybody will see like the power of this card, which Nick has been championing for what, like 4 years now. How long have you been playing?
I whatever, like 3 months after the Summer Bloom ban was, I started playing Lotus Bloom. So whenever that, I think that was 2016, right? Was the Summer Bloom ban? I want to say.
I don't
So
even remember.
like 3 years.
3 years. Okay, so yeah, so he's been on this for a while, and he's also been on Hive Mind for a while, with which now has started to pick up. The scout lists have started to pick up now. This is kind of old tech, I guess, from back in the Summer Bloom days, but yeah, it's still as good as it ever was. And this build is way more well suited to play the Hive Mind game than the scout lists, and that is because of, well, first of all, we have one extra pack in the main and one and a second pack in the cyborg for whenever we want to help with the whole Hive Mind thing. And also because, well, Lotus Bloom is a very easy way to make it to Hive Mind mana, especially if you don't draw enough lands. And I see that you've been experimenting with new things. Nick, can you explain a little bit of what you've been tinkering with here in a Black Splash?
Yeah. So the Thought Seizes in the sideboard are essentially replacing Swan Song right now. So what I was finding was I was being told by a lot of people, because Path to Exile was really working in Scout, and people were trying it in Bloom. And some people told me they thought I should try it, and I was trying it. And what I found was I didn't really like the card Path to Exile itself, but I did feel like it showed to me that I wasn't using the rainbow nature of the mana base to its full extent. So I just started playing around with different, good cards in different colors, and Thoughtseize really jumped out at me as a card that's overperformed for me, because it basically does everything you want Swan Song to do, but it also is good against Tron, and it's good against the Devoted Druid decks, and it's actually, the thing that really surprised me is it's very good against Grixis Death's Shadow. It just does so many things. You might just take the only threat in their hand, they may be land screwed, and you take a Serum Visions, you might be able to take their counter spell to force through a Titan. You can't really bring in counter magic to fight that counter fight against Grixis Death's Shadow, but you can just bring in Thoughtseize to help you win that counter fight, and it just incidentally hits every other card in their deck as well.
Interesting. I would have not thought of Thoughtseize specifically in the Shadow matchup.
Yeah, it was something that I wasn't even sure if I wanted to try at first, and I just I was I'll try it for science, and it just way overperformed for me in the matchup. And I think what it really comes down to is that matchup is just so much of trading cards one for one, of they try and trade their cards one for one with your relevant cards, and it's just one more relevant card to have. Like
Hmm.
even like if they thought seize you and then they take your thought seize over your Summoner's Pact or your Primeval Titan, like that's a very good outcome for
Yeah,
you.
that's a little win for the home team right there.
Yeah.
Sweet. Everything else feels like it's the list that you've been playing for a while now.
Yeah, the only other change I've made is I've cut 1/8 hub for the second coalition relic. Um,
Oh yeah.
I I think I might have, I've been getting a feeling that maybe, with Lotus Blooms in the list, I've been a little bit too cautious on running 28 lands all the time and never going to like 26 lands post sideboard. And I've been experimenting with that a little bit more
Hmm.
recently, and some matchups going down to 26 lands post sideboard. And it's been okay so far. I'm just trying to, a little bit for science right now, push the boundaries of the mana base, see what sort of things it can pull off.
Nice, nice, nice. Welcome, Drum Hunter. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're able to join. Sweet. So, the guys in chat are saying that your mic is a little bit maybe too sensitive. Punt. I don't know if it's like a
Oh,
gain.
I can.
Maybe the gain is too high or something. Maybe if you can fix that real quick. Because I can control your volume, but I cannot control your gain or something.
I turned down the gain. Does that sound better?
It sounds a little bit smoother, I think. So that's cool. Sweet.
So,
Awesome.
people in chat, does it sound better from me now?
I think I can hear it a little bit better. Less.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds pretty similar in my opinion,
Yeah.
says Curtis.
Sorry.
About the same. Okay. So it's slightly better. Hopefully it's better enough. Yeah, but I mean I can still hear you. I can still understand what you're saying. That is. By the way,
Yeah.
nice mic you got over there. Is that
Maybe if I just move it from me a little bit, give it a little distance. I don't know if that'll help. Um,
it's a good
yeah,
still.
that.
All right. Against Tangrams. This person usually plays Tron, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a keep, right?
Yeah,
This is a snap keep, I think.
we're just missing a Titan.
Yeah, and we Amulet on one, right?
Yeah, we
'Cause
Amulet on
we
one, we Relic on
Relic on
two.
two, and we still have another bounce line in hand. We can steerings of three if we want to. Hopefully get a Tularia West. Yeah, talking away from the mic makes it way better, says Stardust. So there we go. They are saying that maybe your robot box your robot voice is glitching.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
maybe it's not the mic.
I am in fact a robot, so
Yeah,
that would make sense.
everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Yikes! Opponent moves to 4. So now I'm very confident that they are on Tron. All right, very easy first turn. Whoa, that's not Tron. What did you say we were missing?
Yeah. So now we just Coalition Relic into Stirrings and
Yeah,
everything. Actually, do we
yeah,
even
no, we don't
Stirrings?
steerings here. We just charge the relic. This is the
Yeah,
turn
we
3.
charge the Relic and Titan next turn.
Yeah, this is a turn 3 Titan. It's a chalice on 1. Well, my opponent punted that game away.
Yeah. Yeah, Chalice on 0 would have been actually a real problem with this hand.
Yep. I'm actually super surprised that they wouldn't go for that. Like, we literally
Yeah.
have a Lotus Bloom on the suspense zone right here.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to Chalice on 0 next turn to hit the Lotus Bloom and they don't realize we're tightening this turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with both our forests in our hand, we can't like double forest to play around Blood Moon, but or even get a single forest, but we will get the Lotus Bloom.
Yeah, we will get the Lotus Bloom, yeah. So, is there any reason to bounce like the Rod Farm or the Grultor?
No.
There is not, right?
I mean, I guess like red mana for like Slayer Stronghold and Sunhome, but that's not really a consideration right now.
Yeah, and we're serving here too, so.
Yeah. I think the only thing we really lose to here is if they have exactly land, chalice, blood moon.
Yeah, not the most likely scenario, but I mean the second chalice is somewhat likely. So we can't get we cannot get a basic forest, so
Yeah, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah.
we just get like Simic Growth and Tolaria West, and that's it. Bounce the T West and pass the turn. So we can pay for Pact with this and with the
I almost wonder if we weren't supposed to tighten that turn just to play around exactly Blood Moon Chalice.
That's an ensnaring bridge. We can beat that one. They did have the chalice.
Okay.
They did have the chalice.
Yeah.
Okay, we can still pay for packs, so we don't really care about this.
Yeah, I thought they might be sandbagging a chalice on 0.
Yep.
Like with playing a chalice on 1.
They could have really hurt us, but.
So I guess we're just transmuting Tolaria West for engineered explosives.
That sounds like the play. And then we pass a turn, and we should win next turn.
Yeah, even if they Blood Moon, we can play a forest and play the explosives on 3. So.
Yep, we should be fine. And even we would have enough mana to play E on 3, crack it, and still blow up, and still have double strike mana. So we should 12 them anyway.
Yeah.
Now you can see it. Sweet.
So I like Thoughtseize, I like Nature's Claim, I like Reclamation Sage. If this is like the a million Rabblemaster deck that's got like the Rabblemaster and the new Rabblemaster, having a single Kozilek's return might not be a bad thing. Like, it just helps us have more time under a Blood Moon when they like have like a Rabblemaster going. I think we can cut the Hive Minds, probably, just because we need room. Serum Visions is kind of bad with Blood Moon.
And Chalice.
Yeah.
Same thing with
they
Pact of
should
Negation.
be chalicing on 0. Yeah, we could probably cut a Pact of Negation, especially since we have a Hive Mind out. I'm trying to think if there's any other changes.
Any consideration for Walking Ballista, which we can cast under Blood Moon, and it can like stop planeswalkers and stuff?
Yeah, that was one of the other cards I was looking at. Walking Ballista. We could cut a land. I kind of like all the cards that are not lands right now, or we could cut the Kozilek's Return and just have Walking Ballista do a similar sort of job. If we cut a land, it's probably Temple of Mystery because we want the black mana for Thoughtseize.
Okay. All right.
I'm happy with this configuration.
All right, let's go. Yeah, Lotus. Yeah, I guess Lotus Bloom is a little bit sketchy.
I mean, it's very good against Blood Moon and very bad against Chalice.
Yeah, I guess that is a trade-off, huh? I mean, we're gonna keep this 100% of the time, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we draw an Azusa, a Summoner's Pact, or a Titan, it's a turn 2 win. So yeah, you don't mulligan a hand like that.
Yep. Just do the thing and then get Blood Moon on turn 2.
Blood Moon is less scary than Chalice with this hand, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That is the case. They tap 2 mana. Let's see what they got.
I mean, if it's a Chalice on 1...
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, but we could still like play the Amulet, and as long as they don't Chalice on 0...
We would have gotten there. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I played out, right?
Yeah. And we play out the Growth Chamber. Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance, like, Lotus Bloom help... If we draw another, like, Titan effect, Summer's Pact can get us Reclamation Sage for the Blood Moon, and then we have a win as long as we keep the one bounce land in hand. So we don't want to play the Girl... Well, I guess now we play
Now
the
we
Girl
do.
Yeah.
Now we do play it out.
Yeah, if we don't draw another Titan effect, then I think I'm on just wanting to Summoner's Pact for Primeval Titan and grab 2 forests.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
hope to eventually get another way to Rec Sage or Nature's Claim.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so I guess it is the Million Rebel Master deck, so K Return
Yeah.
is actually a good card to have in the deck.
Yeah.
Hopefully no Chalice here. That's a Chandra. That is scary. No Chalice though. Alright.
Really? Okay, so let's think here for a second.
It's not a bad draw either.
So how much damage are we taking next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We're
7,
taking 3 because we're
9,
blocking 10. We're blocking the Rabble Master, right?
Well, I'm trying to decide.
It will make the Chandra minus on our Titan if you do that. Here's the thing.
Though. With the Coalition Relic, I'm kind of interested in just casting the Coalition Relic and using it to cast a Stirrings, because if Stirrings, for example, hits a Talaria West, I believe we have a win.
The problem with that line is if my opponent has any like Shattering Spree effect kind of deal, we die. Also, if we get double basic off of this Titan, we can actually Steerings as well and play the Azusa.
Yeah, but then we still have a Blood Moon in play, and we're like not necessarily close to actually winning the game. Like, the thing I'm thinking right now is, like, if this Coalition Relic Stirrings just hits a Talaria West, like, we get to Titan with double Amulet on the spot, because we can sack the Lotus Bloom to play Reclamation Sage, then for our land drop play Rot Farm, Bouncing Simic, play Azusa, play Simic twice, that's 9 mana, Transmute for Titan. Yeah. So
So it's I guess it's the question of, do we want to make the safe play or do we want to make a play that potentially wins the game? So this gives my opponent 2 draws to find a second Blood Moon, because second Blood Moon just wrecks this plan. Chalice on 0 wrecks this plan too, because we have a pact.
The thing is, like, I'm not sure that just putting a Primeval Titan in play wins us the game. Like, our opponent just attacks next turn. We have to block the Rabble Master. They minus the Chandra on our Titan. We now no longer have a Titan. They have a Chandra and a bunch of Goblins in play.
Well, but with this Titan, we can get to Steerings and we can get to Azusa as well.
Yeah, but there's still a Blood Moon in play. Like, I think that is a game we're pretty likely to lose, and I feel like that there's a good chance that this Coalition Relic and Stirrings actually gets us towards a path I can see to victory.
Okay, so let's assume worst case scenario then. So, I mean, I guess not worst case scenario, because we cannot beat the worst case scenario, right? Like, worst case scenario is either second Blood Moon or Chalice on 0. Those are the worst case scenarios that we cannot beat.
Right. They're getting 2 draw steps towards it, and if we play a Titan, we're just doing nothing for like the next few turns until we draw some sort of Reclamation Sage effect, and we still have to draw another Titan after that. I feel very strongly that Coalition Relic into Ancient Stirrings is the correct play. The more I think about it.
Okay, so let's assume that my opponent has like a second Rabble Master. That would mean that this Rabble Master would swing for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 from the Chandra. So it's still not lethal. Okay, so let's go for that then. So Incognitelmo, we are not fucking facting for Sage first, because if my opponent does have a single Blood Moon, we die, and it would use our Lotus Bloom, which means that we would not have a Titan.
Yeah, and there's also other things we could hit off the Stirrings, like Kozilek's Return, that we might want to be able to cast with the Lotus Bloom or something. Okay,
so we Coalition Relic and we Steerings. And we did find a basic forest though.
Yeah, so I guess we take the basic forest. That at least turns engineered... Well, I guess with Coalition Relic, Engineered Explosives was already a live draw. Yeah. So now we're just drawing, hoping to get Engineered Explosives, Primeval Titan, Nature's Claim, Talaria West probably does it. Yeah, so As long as we're not dead this turn, there's a lot of live draws to win the game.
All right. German, thank you very much for that Twitch, for that tier 1 subscription. Awesome. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Appreciate the support. The bot of your last stream got me into Titan. Love the more linear bloom list. Oh, sweet. Chucky Chuckson. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you're able to join us today. Legendary Puntthenwhine. Yeah, that's him. So the XLM Mountain. So that's a whiff. I guess we died to Hazoret.
We died to lots of things. It's okay.
Guess you sometimes have to.
I
Sometimes you gotta accept that.
I think we gave ourselves a very reasonable chance to win this game, and if those decisions cause us to lose this game, I still think that they were correct.
All right.
I mean, we just have so many live draws right now, and we had an Ancient Stearns with 5 looks.
All right, opponent, what you got? What do you got? This kind of looks like a Shattering... Oh, Ensnaring Bridge.
Okay.
That's a T-West.
So then we can sacrifice the Lotus Bloom for blue. And play an Engineered Explosives on 3 and kill them. So, yeah.
Yeah, right? So that would be blue, green,
and then we tap like
red. Then we tap like Relic plus whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter like what lands we use up along the way, because the first land drop we get to make is Rot Farm, and so we're going to have plenty of mana to do everything we want to do.
Nice deck, opponents. Nice deck you got going on over there. So I guess this is 3. Yeah, we just tap everything.
Yeah.
We crack explosives. Play Rot Farm.
I mean, if they have Bolt, that's kind of good beats, but I don't expect them to have Bolt because we'd be dead. So
yeah, we'd be dead. And also they're playing a Chalice deck, so I'm not gonna put them on Bolt.
Oh no, I didn't put them on Bolt either. I was just trying to figure out how we lose.
Do we have any use for the extra mana? No, we don't, right?
I mean, if we want to make 2 Titans to just really show our opponent who's boss, but
I love the idea of showing my opponent who's boss. So let's do that then. So I guess I'm gonna bounce this one. Pact for Primeval Titan. Cast a Primeval Titan.
So we get Simic Talaria.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we're so doing this song and dance. So you're playing 8 Blood Moon dot deck, opponent, right? How does that fare against Amulet Titan, huh? Excuse me.
Funny.
Excuse me, Bloom Titan.
It's funny that like I actually consider the 8 Blood Moon deck to be a favorable matchup.
Oh, good times. Oh, good times.
In my 25 non-basic land deck. Oh, you gotta be okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say be careful with the trigger stacking because Magic Online is weird, but I forgot who I'm talking to. You know it.
I've done this a couple of times, I guess. Attack with all creatures, attack them. Trigger, yes. I guess we get Turf Mine.
Yeah.
Here the order doesn't matter. White. Green. Bounce, whatever. Yes. Tolaria West. Sunhome. here it actually does matter. So let's pick these ones correctly.
Actually, this part, the order does not matter as well.
Well, I guess that it's lethal anyway. So
like you can, I'm saying you can still double strike both of them even if you stack it wrong, because you just end up using 2 green with red white on one and 2 blue on the other.
On the other one. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Free win red, more like free lose red. Ha 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 ha. Nailed it. All right, want to know?
I mean, we picked a good day to play Lotus Bloom, right?
I think yes, because we literally lost to this deck yesterday on stream, so it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. Okay, we had some questions in chat. Sandstone X-Ray says, "What do you think about Bloomless becoming top dog of the format? Are you excited or wish it would stay more fringe?" I don't care, honestly. It's one of those things that I will probably still play it even if it's bad, because that's what I've been doing for like the past 2 or 3 years anyway. So I doubt that is going to change. I just love that more people are into the deck, because I love the deck, and the more people that play it, the more people that I get to talk about Amulet. So that's how I feel about it, basically.
I like this.
Sneap, right?
Yeah. I mean, if we get a Titan, it does lots of things, and we've got stuff to stall till turn 4 with. Oh, is this another free win red deck? That would be pretty funny.
It would kind of blow my mind. I think we played off this, right?
I think we lead on the Colony Garden, just in case it's like burn or something. We want to be able to go Colony Garden, Gruul Turf, Colony Garden. There's not really an advantage in this scenario to having Amulet in play a turn earlier, unless we draw exactly Azusa into exactly Primeval Titan.
My opponent just bolted my Colony token, so clearly you were correct.
It's Phoenix.
It's Phoenix.
Cool. This is an insanely good matchup.
Okay, so now we do play the Amulet.
Yeah, and then probably just get Slayers in play, just so that it's in play.
Yeah, because if we... I guess we're still missing a Titan anyway, so...
Yeah. I mean, if we draw any sort of Titan effect, Talaria West or anything, we're going to be able to do everything we want to with 3 Lotus Blooms. Like, there's not really a limit to what we're capable of.
Yeah, so I guess it's basically draw a Titan and win on the spot. And even, like, of course, Talaria West with the 3 blooms is of course good enough.
Yeah.
Why would Phoenix bolt the plant? I have no idea. Maybe they just wanted to, like,
They're probably just trying to get
activate
the Ascension online.
Yeah, to get Ascension online. Wow. Sick plays from opponent. This is why you play Surgical in the main deck, people. Just so you can Surgical your own Crackling Drake and get them out of your deck for whatever reason.
I mean, Crackling Drake's pretty bad in the matchup, so, you know.
Fair enough. Great
so
draw.
Probably Vestige Serum Visions. Unless you want a Simic Growth Chamber Serum Visions.
Nah, it's fine. Vestige is fine. It's an explosives, and we bottom both of these guys.
Yeah.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom. I guess this
Hopefully
doesn't matter.
If they play a thing in the ice, then we get to
just get to win.
On 2.
Yeah, we just basically get to win on the spot.
I mean, this Phoenix is not a real clock right now.
Oh, they got their set adrift. Sweet. So that's one we don't need to worry about anymore. Good stuff.
I mean, even if we don't draw a Titan, we're getting 2 explosives this Ascension on 2, so they're basically just hitting us with an Arclight Phoenix, which is giving us lots of time to win the moment we do draw a Titan.
So many Lotus Bloom triggers. Titan? No Titan. Um,
So I think we just play Simic Growth Chamber explosives on 2 and
Crack
blow
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we also play the relic? No, we cannot. Okay, so we're just gonna do that then. And I guess we bounce the vestige, right? Because this Kalni Garden is not doing anything. Kalni,
Uh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Vestige can produce like blue mana, I
yeah.
guess.
My opponent says death time. I'm like, yeah, I wish. Um, this is 2, right? Yeah. Okay. Got him. Pass the turn. My opponent must be like, what?
Death time for your pyromancer.
For your ascension. Got him. If we had Fireball, they would be toast. Yeah, clearly we should be playing Fireball in our Amulet deck. That sounds like...
How close are we to like being able to cast an Emrakul the Aeon Storm? We could cast it next turn if it was in our hand.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep.
Clearly, we need to be playing Emrakul the Aeon Storm.
Looks like I'm not the only one wildly malfunctioning, says my opponent. uh, Still not dead.
So I think we just play Relic, play Gems.
Yeah, I guess. And I'm gonna charge this just so I can safely F6.
So there's this like whole thing among Amulet players where people ask what's the worst matchup for Amulet, and they say Blood Moon is the worst matchup for Amulet. But I think as like last round and this round proved that Blood Moon is not the worst matchup for Amulet. The worst matchup for Amulet is never drawing a Primeval
Yeah,
Titan.
it's Amulet is the worst matchup for Amulet.
Your own deck just
Your own-
never drawing a Primeval Titan.
Yep. The good thing is that if my opponent doesn't kill me here, which now we are on a 2-turn clock. Well, now they put themselves to 16. I mean, we could have still killed them from 20 though.
Yeah.
We could have still killed them from 20. But we need to draw a Titan right here.
Yes. Or engineered explosives. That would buy. Okay. So I think we double Titan here to. Actually, is there any reason to? There's nothing they can. I guess it plays around Vapor Snag.
Sure.
Maybe
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. Let's think this through because this is gonna be the kill turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think there's really anything they can have. They have one card in hand. There's
Yeah,
nothing that's going to be in their main deck. Let's just not overthink it and just Titan and attack and double strike, I think.
Okay. So then I don't need to tap the Colony Garden.
Yeah.
So 3, 6, Primeval Titan. Yes. Boros Garrison and Radiant Fountain. Like it doesn't.
Sure.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It really
Doesn't.
It really does not. But might as well get some value because well, I love me some value. Says here. Activate it again doesn't matter. And we already have red and white mana, so this is pretty much irrelevant. But I'm gonna do it just because.
Talaria West, Sunhome?
Sunhome T West. Yeah, so I guess that we could have transmuted. I guess that was a mistake. We could have transmuted from blue back to play around. I don't even know why, but I mean, we could have.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably like when I'm just sitting by myself, I make like I make like very safe, crazy plays in like every matchup for like all the fringe cards that I can think of. But like when I'm trying to explain to somebody what to do in a situation like that, I think me trying to explain all the craziness that I would do to play around stuff like that is just gonna Like, and we're gonna end up wasting 5 minutes.
Yeah, for no reason. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
So Rexage, Jukabog, Tormod's Crypt, Nature's Claim, Slaughter Pact.
Uh-huh.
Take
Interesting
out-
that you like Tormod's Crypt. I'm not a big fan of Tormod's Crypt in the matchup, but I guess that Phoenix is
yeah,
one of the
it
ways we lose.
also
I don't even know.
it gets Phoenixes, which are really like I don't know, their broken draws are like the only way we can lose, and it also protects us against Surgical, which is like one of the
fair
only
enough.
other ways we can lose.
Fair enough.
So I cut one Hive Mind and one Pact of Negation. I don't know if it's correct to bring it in Scout. Like, I think if you've got like multiple Path to Exiles, I wouldn't bring in Tormod's Crypt, but we're not on multiple Path to Exiles.
Mm-hmm.
And cut 2 Serum Visions, I believe is what I do, and Aether Hub.
All right.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
good to me.
because we have the ball coming into, which is
Yeah.
because I was gonna say we're shorter on black mana for the pact, but actually, no, we're fine.
It's like you never have to worry about having enough black mana for Pact, because most of the time, like, you're casting Slaughter Pact on a turn where you're already casting Primeval Titan, like, so you'll get the black sources. Like, the thing you Slaughter Pact is you like Slaughter Pact like a meddling mage that, you know, when like Lotus Bloom is coming off suspend or
Yeah.
whatever.
This hand looks great.
Yeah, I like it.
We're steering on one, right? And this is what I was
Yeah.
saying, that I'm trying to get into, bloom mode as opposed to scout mode.
Right.
If we were playing scouts, we would definitely play Amulet on one. And the
Right.
reason to play Amulet here would be because if we draw a Susa, we can play it on turn 2. However,
Right.
here when we're playing Bloom, we actually are drawing 2 Lotus Blooms. So it's correct to steerings first and then get immediately punished because we find a Coalition Relic, but that's fine.
That's fine. We're still turn 4 tightening with the Coalition Relic and the Amulet.
We should still be fine.
Without another bounce land, we wouldn't be hitting a Titan before turn 4. Okay, so now we're just double Amulet. So play Slayers and double Amulet.
Yep. They probably have a counter for this, though. But it's fine if they do that, yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Phoenix players and their ceremonious rejections, man.
Like, I am so glad when Phoenix players just board in a bunch of, like, useless interaction.
Yep. Sounds great.
So probably Sunhome Coalition Relic.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
If they have another ceremonious, okay, yeah, like, this is fine. If this is the cards that you're playing, like, you're not even.
Yeah, like, where's your clock opponents?
Like, where I'm fine with playing this Primeval Titan on turn 5.
Yep.
Like,
it's gonna win the game just the same.
like, granted, each of their cards did slow down our Titan one turn, but are either of them actually winning them the game?
Nope.
That's questionable.
They're actually winning on clock. No, we are winning on clock, actually. So not even that. So this is Titan mana now.
Yeah, I think we go for it because
they can bolt her, but like, do we even care?
Well, we kind of care.
Yeah, we kind of care actually. Yeah, because it would delay our Titan one more turn because we would need to bounce this twice.
Yeah. Why don't we just play the Azusa and play out all our lands? So, like, first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so we play this. We play Simic. This also plays around them, like destroying our amulets somehow.
Yeah.
Which is nice. We play Azusa. And then we play both lands and pass the turn.
There was maybe a little bit of an argument to keep Simic in hand there so that if they Blood Moon, we could both Rexage and Titan, I think. But.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think this is also fine. I think just having extra mana means we're more likely to be able to kill them next turn.
Beacon Bolt.
Is that an instant or a sorcery?
That is a sorcery, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. A Blood Moon would matter, but that's pretty much like the only card that matters here.
Yeah. So now we kill them, right? We Titan, we get Boros, Gruul Turf, Bouncing, Slayer Stronghold. We replay the Slayer Stronghold. We attack, we get Crumbling Vestige, Vesuva on Sunhome. Oh, that's only 16. They're at 18.
Yeah, we can double strike, but we can't 20. Wait, what if we packed for Asusa? Does that help? We're gonna tap all 6.
So we tap all 6. We Primeval Titan.
We get double bounce land. We bounce Boros. No, that's only +1 mana. Yeah, no, we still cannot 20 them.
Yeah. So I think we just Primeval Titan. We get
we just bog them.
Boros. I think we actually let's get Vesuva Boros, and then we can transmute to Tolaria West for like a Pact of Negation, just to play around whatever.
What do you mean Vesuva Boros?
If we get Boros Garrison, Vesuva on Slayer Stronghold right now, then we bounce the Vesuva to our hand. On our attack, we get 2 Tolaria West. We play Vesuva second main phase as a Simic Growth Chamber, bouncing one of the Tolaria West and transmuting.
Why don't we get Tolaria West Bojuki Bog instead? And then Vesuva copies Simic. That seems better.
Yeah, that's it. I was just not seeing any other lands I cared about, but Bojuki Bog is something. So yeah.
Okay, so let's do that one.
Yeah.
You're still not used to playing Bojuki Bog, are you? The Bojuki Bog non-believer.
I might have noticed it if I was playing, but it's harder for me to commentate than it is for me to actually play. I don't know why. It's like I got muscle memory when I'm actually playing, and I don't have to explain what I'm doing. I just think about it. But...
Yeah, for sure. It makes sense. I get Pact of Negation, suspend Lotus Bloom for value, pass the turn.
I don't think we Pact of Negation of Blood Moon, because we have the Summoner's Pact for Reclamation Sage. Unless you want to play
around Dispel?
Yeah, like Blood Moon Dispel. I don't know.
Of course, now maybe. I find Blood Moon says opponents. I'm like, yep. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, maybe we do Pact of Negation the Blood Moon there, but we don't fight over it if they like.
If they.
Well, we.
Yeah, if
we
they
can't fight over it.
Yeah, we can't.
So maybe we Pact of Negation the Blood Moon.
Okay, fair.
I don't know.
So we got a question in chat. But do you feel more validated with all the high mans and certain visions being explored in top lists, and are you dead set on Thoughtseize now?
So, I mean, I've always thought hive-minded Seer Visions are good, but I don't think people are playing them at all because of me. I think they're playing it because of Canister, and he wasn't playing it all because of me. He's playing it because he was like, hey, look, if you just roll back all the changes in the past few years... This is a mulligan, by the way. You have
we're playing against Whir person. Let me throw that out there.
Oh. This is... Hivemind is the most important card in the matchup against Whir Prison. And Ancient Stirrings could hit us a Coalition Relic. The Ancient Stirrings hitting Lotus Bloom does, like, absolutely nothing against Whir Prison. And they can, like, Whir out a... This is kind of a scary keep even against Whir Prison because like they can just get out a Damping Sphere and then it's like forever till we even get close to Hivemind.
Okay,
I don't know.
More.
I think so. I like this better.
This one looks better, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want this? We actually might want this. No, we can Stirrings into it if we need to.
Yeah, I don't think we want that.
I was gonna say that we kind of wanna.
All I think we want this Stirrings to hit us. If we're against Whir Prison, we want to hit a Coalition Relic or a another Amulet.
Oh, okay. So my opponent is.
So it's not Whir Prison. So good thing we didn't keep that terrible first hand. So I think we actually want to Gruul Turf and then Ancient Stirrings here because I don't want to. I want to be able to scry next turn, and if we hit like second Amulet, it doesn't matter that we're gonna like miss a little bit on land drops. Like it. Yeah. So probably Temple here. It's a second blue source if we want to transmute, and it's just more scries.
All right, so this is a turn 4 Titan as we're looking at it with a scry.
Turn 5. Turn 5.
Turn
Titan.
5, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Unless we hit
a
Coalition
Sousa
Relic
or something.
or yeah. I mean, there's plenty of things that could make it turn 4, but I mean, we were on a mulligan. We did kind of miss on our Ancient Stirrings, so you know.
Yeah, that Ancient Stirrings was kind of brutal. We did find the T-West though, so I guess we're gonna scry here.
Yeah.
And another T-West. We bottomed this one though.
Yeah.
Because we can draw Sousa and we just win the game. So.
Yeah.
And I think that we T-West for Pact of Negation, right?
It depends on what they play here.
They play
if
nothing.
They play nothing. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of interested in just Tolaria West for Pact of Negation. Play Amulet. So play Amulet first in case they have like Spell Pierce or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like grab Tolaria West off this, or Pact of Negation off this.
Yeah. We're wasting a scry here, which is super sad. Feels bad, man. And next turn we win. Like we really win. Like we super very very much win.
I don't know exactly what our opponent is doing.
Well,
like,
I guess
they're not playing any spells.
Yeah. What if my opponent has remand?
If they remand, I think we just let the remand happen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right,
Yeah,
so
so
we're just gonna play Simic.
Yeah, and I think we bounce a Temple off the Simic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That way we have Pact of Negation up. If they like remand, we let the remand happen, and then they Blood Moon.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming they are on Phoenix, though they might not. Yeah, so this remand is fine. We just let this go.
Yeah, we let this go.
And next turn, we can actually cast a Titan off the Temple of Mystery again. So if they remand, at least we get some value. Peer through depths. Okay, maybe... Oh, they might be on Storm, actually. Yeah, they might be on Storm here.
Well, we do have a Pact of Negation up for like a Gifts Ungiven. If they're able to go off, force our Pact of Negation, and then go off again next turn, and we don't draw like an Azusa or Summoner's Pact, I guess that could be bad. I forgot Storm was a deck for a moment.
Me too. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I guess people are allowed to play these decks still.
Still technically legal modern cards.
Yep. So, repeal basically. Yeah, okay, there it is. Do we pack this guy?
No, we packed a Gifts Ungiven or a Past in Flames.
What if they have both?
Well, they did Manamorphose then cast Brawl, which makes me think that they probably don't have another.
Second. Well, yeah.
So if you want a Pact of Negation, this guy, I understand that, but I personally would not Pact of Negation the Brawl.
All right.
So is there any incentive to lead on Stirrings here? I don't think so. Yeah, we don't have enough mana to Stirrings, Transmute, and Titan, like for double Pact of Negation.
Yeah, we would be 1 mana short of that.
So I guess we just Gruul Turf Titan.
And we bounce Temple of Mystery.
Maybe we want to keep double blue mana in play. I mean, if the Titan resolves, that's not even necessarily a win with Baral in play, so I think we actually have to Gruul Turf so that we can double Titan so that we do actually win.
Okay.
We have to be careful that they can repeal amulets, I guess.
Yeah, that's a thing that can happen. And they can repeal amulets for only a single blue.
Yeah. I think we bounce the Gruul Turf, actually, because like we want to have Pact of Negation mana available if something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. No, Hugo has been playing Horny Vegan. Hugo has been playing the Whir deck a lot lately. We let this go, right? Or not? This could either be a bait. This could be a bait, or this could be like desperation mode for them.
It's a tough call, but I think we have to let this go.
Okay, so can we 20 them?
We can't 20 them if we let this go. We also can't double Pact of Negation next turn, but we can let this... The thing is, like, I think it's very likely they just have Remand in hand and, like, that's their path to victory. I find it difficult to believe they're going to let this Titan resolve and then be able to still win next turn through Pact of Negation.
Okay, so I let this go then.
Yeah, I think we let this go. And I think we just get Boros Slayers first. Yeah, I don't know. I think we might have played this wrong, but I don't know.
So I can still play the Amulet here.
Yeah.
I can still play Amulet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out whether that does anything for us.
I mean, it makes it so that we could, if we wanted to double strike the Titan, I guess we can do that either way.
Yeah.
I think we're bouncing Slayer Stronghold to hand here. Well, actually, that's a bit questionable. I think we want to bounce Temple of Mystery because we're going to get at least one blue source on the attack, so we'll be okay for Pact of Negation. And then we attack, and do we want to get maybe... I don't think there's really a reason to double strike here, so I think Talaria Simic probably.
Yeah, I agree that there's no reason to double strike. And I guess we transmute for what? Another...
I think we transmute for a Summoner's Pact because they could do a small Grape Shot to kill this Titan.
Sounds about right. We also can Steerix for value.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for us to show them Lotus Bloom.
Sure.
Because this game is going to...
This game's going to be over before that comes off.
Exactly, so there's just no reason to show them. They don't have anything that bounces lands, right?
They have Wipe Away post board, but
yeah, but main deck, I'm saying.
I don't think so.
Okay, so here comes the gifts.
I think we countered this gifts.
Kind of have to pact it.
And then we hope that they don't have another. Maybe we were supposed to just go for it, counter the repeal, hope they don't have remand. I don't know. There's so many decisions I'm questioning.
Yeah, they have another one.
Yeah.
Alright, we're probably dead.
There's so many decisions we made this game that I'm questioning now, like, afterwards. I think we played this wrong. I think I gave bad advice in several situations. But, okay. Yeah, I think we put both rituals in the graveyard and just hope they don't have another mana.
Which seems unlikely.
The moment we see another mana, we can safely concede. Yeah, we can concede. They have it.
Yeah, they have it.
It's deterministic at this point.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to pact that repeal. Oh well.
All right.
So I like Thoughtseize, Slaughter Pact, Dismember, and Tormod's Crypt, Bajuka Bog. Did they have fetches?
They did. They did have fetches.
Then maybe Reclamation Sage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I wouldn't want Nature's Claim.
Right. We definitely take out the Hive Minds. I think we can cut a Coalition Relic here because it's going to be tapping out on turn 3 is going to be a little questionable. Maybe we need it for a Black Source for Thoughtseize. I don't know. Definitely 2 Serum Visions out. Definitely Colony Garden out.
Coalition Relic. I mean, if we're putting them on Blood Moon, shouldn't we keep this?
It will be okay.
I mean, I guess we got a lot of them. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
I think we can cut one more land, and so that's.
How about 1 Explosives?
Explosives is a surprisingly good piece of interaction in this matchup I've found, but I don't know. So I think I want to cut a Temple of Mystery for sure. So we need to cut 2 cards. I think one of them for sure is Temple of Mystery. Maybe it is just Explosives. I like all the rest of these cards, I think.
The rest of the cards should seem better.
I mean, it's that or like an Azusa. Since we're just sort of playing a controlling game and it's less about like ramping.
I mean, I'll take it, but I
mean, if you'd rather do the Explosives, we can do the Explosives, but I'm just throwing things out there. I think Explosives is an underrated piece of interaction in this matchup, especially from Bloom.
All right. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I already not like cutting. Just being on 3 Azusa seems super odd to me, so that's why I'm like super sketchy about cutting Azusa. But I mean, if this is what you do, then I'm of course gonna trust what you.
Yeah. So we keep this as a turn 4 Titan with interaction. So yeah, that's exactly what we want to do.
Feel like they will be remanding this one probably.
They'll probably just remand the Titan that we cast off the Lotus Bloom.
Yeah, probably that sounds better for them.
Yeah, the more I think about it, we should have just pacted that repeal.
That's what I was thinking, but you seem so confident, and you. I trusted you.
I'm sorry, I did not.
I trusted you.
I should not have. I did not mean to come across like confident.
You're fine.
I think we were supposed to.
I'm just messing with you.
In case we drew. I guess it's fine. Whatever. I think we bottomed that.
Yeah, I guess that playing this out is very bad if we find like Coalition Relic exactly, which we have only 1 of.
What I was thinking,
and this is better because it allows me to dismember if they play a Dork here.
Yeah, I was thinking about like, oh, what if we draw Azusa, but we don't even have like lands to play if we draw Azusa, so I don't care.
Dismember this right now, not even messing around. And now we do bounce Temple.
Yeah, I guess if the Titan gets remanded, we want to make Temple our land drop for the turn.
Yeah. Another dork. Dork number 2.
They are down to 3 cards, so that's something at least.
That is slightly encouraging. I suspect we're getting remanded here.
If we don't get remanded and we survive another turn,
Wow. All right.
I feel like we're in very good shape. So yeah, Simic Talaria.
Yep. That's what we're doing. And bounce Talaria and then play Temple.
Yeah. If we can survive one more turn, I like our spot a whole lot. Yeah, I'll keep that. Because we can transmute Talaria for something like a Pact of Negation or a Tormod's Crypt, and then we can, on the Titan attack, get like Gemstone, Bounce Land, and
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, Serum Visions is arguably good for us.
Yeah, I mean, they're using their mana,
Uh-huh.
which makes it less likely that they're going to
have enough.
be comboing off this turn. And the Scry 2 is less likely to matter this turn, unless like the Manamorphose.
Oh, Bomb Man, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. There was no notification about that. I'm sorry, I didn't notice it. There was no sound notification. But yeah, welcome everybody for Bomb Man's stream. We're playing some Bloom Titan here. With Puntthenwhine, a creator of the deck. He's been championing the deck for like 3 or 4 years now. We were doing the math and we couldn't figure that out. So
I think we attack first, get Gemstone, Bounce Land, and we Thought Seize them, and that will inform our transmute a little bit.
It kind of feels like we're transmuting
probably
for Blue Pact
anyway. Boros Garrison, Gemstone.
Boros Garrison, Gemstone Line. Come on, Moto. You can do it, Moto.
I mean, the only thing that would make me want to get like Tormod's Crypt over Pact of Negation is like maybe if they have a Past in Flames in hand. I don't know.
For sure they did not see this one coming. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee they did not see that one coming. Yeah, I can see that, Chucky Chuckson. I'll call you Chucky. Just we're friends now.
If they have a remand, they should 100% remand this Thoughtseize.
It feels like so. Maybe they're digging for that.
Maybe they are about to Gifts Ungiven.
Maybe they're about to Gifts Ungiven. Well, this is insane for us.
Right, because we get to just get a Tormod's Crypt.
Exactly. Then... Now we get to like crypt them. This is awesome.
Yeah.
We are going down to 14, though. I guess we can pack for Azusa if we wanted to.
I mean, they're going to have, what, 5 cards going into their turn? I feel like it's going to be very hard.
4, because we're going to get to take one of them.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get to Thoughtseize them, so we're going to know exactly what they're working with. So I feel like after we Thoughtseize them, and Tormod's Crypt them, it's very unlikely that they're going to be able to go off. So we need to put Remand in the graveyard.
Yeah, Remand is going to the graveyard. And then Manamorphose is going to... No, Past in Flames is going to the graveyard, right? Because if they still have a Remand in hand...
I mean, if we give them Past in Flames in hand, we can just... whenever they cast Past in Flames, we can just exile their graveyards.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So I will Manamorphose. I will get the Amorphose then.
Yeah, just keep them on minimum resources.
They did have the second Remand.
Okay. That's fine. We still get Tormod's Crypt.
Well, actually, what if we cast a Titan and we Thoughtseize them again? With Crumbling Vestige.
And we could get Bojuka Bog exiling their graveyard. I like that. I like Bojuka Bog, Crumbling Vestige, Thoughtseize them.
Is this deck great or what? Is this deck great or what? Bog you. Make black mana. Thoughtseize you.
So I think we take the
Gifts.
gifts. Yeah, we gotta take the gifts.
Well, they can ritual.
Wait, do they have enough? Do we take the ritual? Just keep them off mana?
That's what I was thinking. Because if they... Yeah, I think we take the ritual here.
Maybe we were supposed to still just transmute for Tormod's Crypt. I don't know.
I think we take the ritual here.
Okay, let's do some math. So, next turn, the Spire Bluff Canal comes into play tapped.
Yeah, this doesn't count.
So, next turn, if they cast gifts, I guess we're only forced to give them one more mana off the gifts in the form of Manamorphose. And so if they draw exactly Ritual, I think if we take the Ritual, they're in trouble. They have to draw exactly Ritual to win, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because they can gifts, and then we bin both rituals. But if we bin both rituals, then they don't have enough mana to Past in Flames and play ritual.
Yeah, I think let's take the ritual.
I think taking the ritual is the correct line.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they top deck another ritual, they top deck another ritual. There's nothing that we can do about that, because taking the other two seem like worst options. Okay, yeah. That's not a ritual, so that's good for us, I think.
Yeah, but if they I still think we're in trouble if they get a ritual off the slate of hand, maybe? I can
see it, though.
Okay.
Yeah, they had already used 2 Morphoses to... Well, I guess that means there's even more rituals in their deck, so never mind.
I think maybe just grabbing Tormod's Crypt would have been safer, but I don't know.
Tormod's Crypt is worse in the face of any kind of artifact hate or repeal, wipe away, stuff like that. Like, if my opponent has a wipe away, they just win, right? So...
Yeah. That's fair. Or just like a repeal, yeah. For like 1 mana, they're freeing themselves up to combo.
I think you're miscounting, Chucky. I don't... Gift Dork 3 mana is not the win. Because with 3 mana, they can only cast the gifts. They cannot cast anything that they get off the gifts, so... That is not a winning line, I don't think. So I think taking the ritual there was correct. Anything else that we want to change?
I think this is fine.
It doesn't feel like it, right?
Yeah. I mean, the only question is, do we like Engineered Explosives or Azusa more? I mean, this is definitely a hand we'd rather have an Azusa, but we're gonna. Well, it has 2 pieces of. Yeah, it has no ramp. We just mulligan. It has no ramp.
Yeah, this one feels better. We're looking for lands or Amulet, but still, I think we keep this.
Yeah.
Opponent moves to 5.
Interaction's also good. Like, I'd top most pieces of interaction with this hand. That I will bottom.
Straight to the bottom.
We can also turn 3, just transmute Tolaria West for Tormod's Crypt, and that usually sets them back quite a bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
If we, for example, don't have enough lands for the Azusa to be meaningful immediately, or we might just want to do that just because, like, playing Azusa into playing Titan without playing any interaction in the interim might just be too slow of a game plan. Oh, there's Tormod's. So we Gemstone here over Tolaria West, because if we draw Ancient Stirrings, we want to be able to play it.
We're dropping some frames right here because computer's lagging just a tad. Apologize for that. Also, my opponent went 1 bottom, 1 top of the Serum Visions. Turn 2 Blood Moon, I imagine, here. Yep.
Okay. So we're... The Tormod's Crypt...
What the...
Yeah, I don't know if... I was trying to tell you to play the Tormod script last turn, but I think we lost our connection a little bit.
Oh.
I was more afraid of Spell Pierce, but I guess that. So we're drawing to our 1 coalition relic. I don't even think we suspend the bloom right now because it would just get countered.
Yeah.
So I guess we played the
turf, right?
Turf?
I guess.
Yeah.
Honestly, they have earned it. I'm not even mad. This brawl is gonna kill us after 20 swings.
Yeah, we play the Simic. Come on, coalition relic, I guess.
Forest into Sage does it, I guess.
Yeah, Forest into Sage would also.
So if we draw a 2-off and a 1-off, we might also get there.
Forest also makes Azusa a blocker for Brawl.
All right, that's a dismember at least. I guess we dismember now, huh?
Yeah, I think we did. We gotta dismember that.
We dismember now because they're tapped off blue mana and they can't like remand or something.
Yeah, remand on the dismember would actually be pretty bad for us.
It would mean like 4 turns taken off their clock. Damn it. I mean, I guess I'm playing this out at this point.
We might want to have it in hand because Coalition Relic can make double blue.
Well, but if we draw Coalition Relic, we're gonna be playing Primetime probably, right?
Right, but then the turn after we play Primetime, we might have other things we want to do. I don't know. I just don't see a big advantage to playing it out right now, and I could see, maybe. Okay, we're just dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
I mean, Blood Moon Chalice on 0, like, you got it.
Yep, my opponent has earned it.
I think the sad thing is I think we could have got this match if we didn't punt game 1, but
my opponent says that they are playing 1 moon and 1 chalice. And they got them both in the multi-5 and they played the moon on turn 2 because they had a ritual
and
as well.
the chalice.
And the chalice. That's awesome. That was cool. Alright, we got real hard here.
I mean, the sad thing is the moon on itself probably wouldn't have been good enough because we still would have
we still have the bloom, right?
We still would have just been casting the Primeval Titan and like having Tormod's Crypt to interact so that they wouldn't combo.
Yeah. No, the moon by itself would have not been enough, like not even close.
Yeah,
but
I'm still kicking.
I mean, I was never gonna play around Chalice coming out of Storm, so I don't think that was like a mistake or anything. I think that was just
But I think the real thing is we were supposed to Pact of Negation that repeal game 1, and that was just bad.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of when we were, because it also I also didn't like the fact that it gave them another draw. That's also kind of
yeah. It was just bad. I just made a bad suggestion.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You've been doing some good suggestions, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Blood Moon and Chalice on 0.
Dude.
On turn 2.
Dude, that was gross.
How have we faced 2 Blood Moon Chalice on 0 decks so far?
We have, right? That's insane. This is a sneap, right?
Yeah, let's keep this. Yeah.
And we're
still 2-1.
I know. We're still halfway there. 50% win rate
and
against.
And with good plays, we would be 3-0.
Yeah. Steerings, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Steerings.
Lotus Bloom? No. But Simic is pretty good though.
Yeah, I think Simic. Yeah, I agree.
And next turn we Amulet into Serum Visions.
Probably, depending on our draw step, but yes. Yeah,
We care more about the Amulet than the Serum Vision. So if this is Shadow, I think I'd rather play around Stub here.
Okay.
I think I care more about the Amulet than the Visions, since we already kind of have everything that we need. We're just like setting up. We're just trying to speed up the process, basically. Bottom both, right?
I mean, the Talaria West could be reasonable if they like Inquisition and Thoughtseize us.
Oops, sorry. So I guess we keep Key West then.
Yeah, I'm fine with keeping the T West just to play it safe. Like, it also makes me more okay with using this Summoner's Pact for an Azusa. Yeah.
What? Oh, we're playing against the Esper control deck or whatever. Okay, so then it's super nice that we kept this.
Yeah.
Because we can transmit for Pact of Negation.
Yeah, we don't want to do that this turn.
Yeah, no, for sure. I want to hold I don't want to cost us the gemstone mine there.
Yeah.
I think there's also an argument to protect the stronghold from a Field of Ruin here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
I think they'll go for Arsenic Growth Chamber. I don't respect our opponent's ability to know that they're supposed to go for the stronghold over the Growth Chamber. I think we just transmute for Pact of Negation.
Yeah. Transmute.
I mean, if they field the stronghold, then we still are playing a Titan with counter backup next turn, and if they kill that Titan, we get to play another Titan. Like, we just have a handful of Titans.
Titan stream. This is a Titan stream on multiple angles.
Worst case scenario, I think right now would be they Field of Ruin our Slayer stronghold and then play a Jace. Because Jace kind of makes it awkward, like, for us to, without haste, since they can just bounce Titans forever. But...
Yeah. Also, if they tap out here, they kind of lose, right? Because they can just back for Azusa and slam a Titan, so...
Yeah. So I feel good about our
spot. Best case scenario for us here is they tap out for a Jace here.
Yes. Yes, now Jace would be good for us.
Yep. Dope.
Yeah. Yeah, because now we get to... As long as we don't...
Please plus on us.
If we don't top deck Boros Garrison or Vesuva, we can haste the Titan and kill the Jace.
Oh, players are so greedy with their Jace. They bottom, so I guess there's no value in like Pactine upkeep because we might draw like a natural Azusa.
Yeah. You know, Magic is such a hard game.
Magic is so easy, man. Like, wow. Rough. Bad beats.
Yeah, just
beats here. I guess my opponent could have the white pact.
So we want to bounce the gemstone and the forest, right? Just get as many lands in play as we can.
We already have a bounce land in hand, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Bounce this one, cast this one, Vesuva this one, Boros Garrison, Vesuva, copy this one. And they didn't even get any card advantage out of the Jace.
I guess we do want to make sure we
so I guess I bounce
green sources. So yeah, I think bounce original Slayers.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna predict this. I was gonna say we didn't pact for these Azusa, so we don't care about having green sources.
Oh yeah,
yep.
We didn't even pact.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think we get T-West Temple here, or double Temple, I guess. T-West Temple seems nicer.
Sure. I mean, I don't think any decisions matter at this point, but sure.
Yeah. This game seems pretty good for us. Alright, so at this point we have entered the just like play quickly part of the game.
Yeah, I'll top
I
that.
guess we top this. Whatever.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter.
Now our T West can grab Pact of Negation or whatever.
Yeah, this is so over. Yeah. Ugo is talking to me on chat. He's actually Spaniard, I believe. So he was talking to me in chat, and he was saying that yeah, that countering the repeal was definitely the correct line.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just bad. It was just very, very bad.
It's fine. Oh, they are playing black.
Esper. Yeah, I mean, if they're playing Fluted Delta, that makes sense. So I think we just play another Primeval. I guess we could transmute first for a second Pact of Negation.
Might as well, right? So we already have this, so I guess that I just double Simic here.
Yeah.
So we Simic once. I want to make sure that I have... And we Simic again.
Maybe we wanted to make one of those the Boros Garrison, but that's okay.
I mean, because
Just
I need to cast the Titan anyway, right? So like the color of the mana doesn't really matter.
Fair enough.
Get a second Pact of Negation. Cast a second Primeval Titan.
Get double Gemstone, I guess? Or Gemstone Gruul Turf.
Yeah, sure.
And then just that way we can activate Slayers on both, and we can have Sun Home in case they available in case they kill one.
So we're gonna haste this guy. And I guess that we bounce the Boros and replay it.
I was gonna play the Slayers and just have the ability to make both Titans lethal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So I guess we bounce anything. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So we can attack with both if they let us.
They're gonna Cryptic. They're gonna path this one.
So can we still make the other one lethal on the attack? We cannot. Well, with the forest will untap, so yeah, the other one will still be lethal on the attack. Because we attack, and after we attack, we get Sun Home and like Crumbling Vestige, and that'll give us 2 mana off the Crumbling Vestige, 3 mana off the Gemstone and Gruul Turf, and 1 mana off the Forest. So that'll be a total of 6 mana for the Slayers. Oh wait, no, that's not enough red and white.
We don't have enough red and white.
So if you want a Pact of Negation, I think this is a reasonable thing to Pact of Negation.
I guess we would die to like 2 or 3 of this. I guess not to 2, but to 3 of this for sure.
How will we die to 3 of them? Like, we lose a Titan, but we don't, like, die.
No, we're fine. We're fine. Snapcaster.
The mage itself, I would say, let resolve, and then the path they cast on it, let's pact.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pack that one too. Now we have to pay for 2 packs still. So I want to be careful.
Yeah, so probably attack.
They just concede.
Gems. Okay.
But yeah, that was something to watch out for.
Yeah. Okay. So I like Thought Seizes here, and I like Reclamation Sage.
Thoughtseize, Sage. We definitely want the Hive Minds.
We definitely want the Hive Minds. I don't think there's anything else I want out of the sideboard. Maybe there's a consideration for Bajuka Bog. Normally I don't, but it's an extra black source for Thoughtseize. I don't know.
I do find that to be kind of nice.
I I'm not convinced on it.
I mean, it seems better than Radiant Fountain.
I mean, we're cutting Colony Garden for sure. Uh, Maybe we cut. You're saying cut Radiant Fountain. We can cut an Engineered Explosives.
For sure.
I like leaving one Engineered Explosives in as something we can like transmute and blow up, like a Damping Sphere or like a Rune Halo.
I agree with that 100%.
So maybe a Serum Visions. Try it like that.
Sounds good to me. This is usually a matchup when with Scout Amulet I trim one Azusa. It's like probably like the only matchup where I do this. And this hand seems great, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is likely a hand where with the Lotus Blooms we're going to like try and Titan one turn and then try and Titan the next turn rather than like try and haste a Titan. But the double Lotus Bloom definitely could allow tricks like... so we're going to Stirring Zone one here. The double Lotus Bloom could allow tricks like if they get greedy and cast a Jace. I like Amulet here. If they get greedy and cast a Jace, then like obviously we can haste the Titan into the Jace. With Amulet, we can do that anyway. But let's say the Amulet gets countered, we might be able to like haste a Titan into a Jace if they try and cast Jace on turn 4. Though we are a little short on colored mana at the moment, but
yes, we are. Yeah, I guess
I think I want to play the Tolaria West and play the Amulet. Unless you want to play the Sunhome, like
no, that's fine.
I just getting a little bit of colored mana and play.
Yeah, it might be relevant down the line.
Yeah.
Especially if we top deck exactly Simic Growth, and then we're going to be able to transmit for Pact of Negation right now.
Also, in
Esper Charm would be pretty bad here. That one doesn't do anything.
Yeah. So what we'd really like is we would like a red or a white source. No. Okay, so we can't even haste a Titan.
No, we can't.
A
little bit stuck on colored mana here.
That's okay. What we're gonna just do is we're gonna just try and cast Primeval Titan off one of these Lotus Blooms, and then if that doesn't work, we're gonna try again next turn. Unmoored Ego. Okay, well that's a card.
I guess they got it.
Maybe when they exile these Primeval Titans,
we draw into Hive Mind. That would be insane. Please, please. They draw in a card. They draw in a card. A clause. Very, very relevant right here.
Yeah, Unmoored Ego, a little obnoxious.
It kind of is annoying right here.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's very, very good right here.
It does stop them out, though.
Yeah, so if we do top deck Hive Mind,
we just win.
Winning.
We literally just win. Hopefully, it is like the guy in the finals who like named Summoner's Pact instead of Primeval Titan because he was like so afraid of, I guess, getting Hive Minded, and then he just died to like Primeval Titans killing them.
Name Amulet of Vigor. That's the scary card, right?
I mean, that's what the deck is named after, right? They chose the correct name. Damn it.
Come on, Hive Mind.
Come on, Hive Mind. I mean, we got 3 draws, and there's 4 less cards that are not Hive Mind in our deck, so they're thinning for us.
Yeah.
You see, card is terrible. This card is awful. Yeah, they are thinning for us right now. They're getting us closer to a Hive Mind. Whiffed.
That Tolaria West is not a bad draw, though, because it does mean when we do eventually draw a Hive Mind, we can do it with Pact of Negation backup.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I kind of want to play Simic Growth Chamber here, bouncing Aether Hub, and then that sets us up to next turn Transmute and Ancient Stirrings.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Nice. So I guess
So
we
I guess
steerings first.
don't we Thoughtseize first? We
Why?
Aether Hub Thoughtseize and
I feel like I want to
uh,
hold these Thoughtseize till the turn where we're casting Hive Mind, because it taxes my opponent's mana way more. Like the only way we
okay.
win from here is Thoughtseize, right? It's Hive
Right,
Mind.
but I'm like,
So
if they have like a
I want to do
here's
like the most
thing.
things in the same turn.
If they have like a Teferi in hand, I really want this Thoughtseize to take Teferi. And I think a single counter backup is enough for the Hive Mind. And we're going to end up having double counter backup thanks to these like two Talaria Wests. Like this Vesuva can be a Simic Growth Chamber, which will bounce this Talaria West. We can have like double Pact of Negation backup.
All right,
I just don't want them Teferrying and like minusing on our Lotus Blooms and like drawing themselves cards.
Well,
Just
if
like
they
that.
minus on Lotus Bloom, then we just like sack them.
Right, but that's just like putting us off mana. I don't know.
Counter draw.
Yeah, I mean that it at least got the Cryptic Command out of their hand.
It did.
That means they probably have some. So we want the Temple of Mystery for sure.
Yep, I know all of those 5 cards are not Hive Mind.
Yeah, and then we.
I do feel like we still have to transmute anyway, though.
Yeah. And then next turn we transmute as well.
Yeah, and if they tap out for the fairy here, I can just counter it. That's it, Thoughtseize. That resolves. Whichever one they take, we can just like get again.
Yeah.
Also, inferior art Thoughtseize. Come on, opponent. OG art all the way. All the way. They get Summoner's Pact. Weird.
I think. I guess maybe.
Just Temple, right?
Yeah, because we have enough mana to transmute and Hive Mind in the same
Yeah, that's
turn.
what I was thinking. Bottom this. That's not a Hive Mind.
Yeah. If we draw another bounce land, we can also even play the Vesuva as a Temple of Mystery.
Yeah, that would be sweet. Get some extra value there. It's bad that if they do go for a walker, we kind of have to pact it. That part sucks. Yep. I feel like we do. We do need to pact
I think
this.
we have to pact because they can keep us off Hive Mind with it.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ding ding ding.
Now the question is, I think we cast it here. It's kind of bad if they like exactly have like the Teferi or Detention Sphere, but I like getting it in under counter magic.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they cannot like bounce their Detention Sphere, and yeah, and I'm even gonna play around Spell Pierce here, right? Like,
I wouldn't play around Spell Pierce because I think what we want to do is we want to Vesuva, Simic Growth Chamber, get Talaria West to hand to play around Field of Ruin.
all right, makes sense. All right, so we're just jamming.
I mean, if they Spell Pierce us, that feels real bad. I think Field of Ruin being a card that we've already seen and they're presumably running multiples of, we want to play around it. No Teferi, no Teferi!
That's so gross.
Okay, well, at least we're drawing it.
That's
like
so
in,
gross.
What, 3 turns? Plus your Teferi. You know you want to.
Plus the fairy. Plus the fairy. Yes! Oh, so I guess they got not on 0.
Or they're just bad at magic. I don't know. Let's go for it, right?
I mean, what do we gain by not going for it, right? So
Yeah, otherwise they just minus on hive mind next turn.
exactly. So it's like they need to have exactly logic, not right now too. So let's go. Let's go. Show it to me.
Maybe they don't understand that like counter spells will not help them, other than logic not.
The summoner's pack just resolved. So
Yes. Okay.
so I guess my opponent just chose to lose for no reason. I'll take it.
Yeah. Like we demonstrated the win on the board. We're like, we're gonna win next turn. Would you like to do something? And they're like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Would you like to keep playing upon? And they're like, nah, I just rather draw cards.
Drawing cards is more important than winning.
Drawing cards too OP.
Okay.
That was great. That was great. How does logic not stop it? Good choice. So, a good question. So basically, what they would do is we cast Pact is Summoner's Pact. My opponent gets a copy. Then my opponent is going to play a Logic Knot for 0, which we do get a copy of. We choose any target, and my opponent is going to choose like to not pay 0 for the Logic Knot or whatever. And then they would when their Logic Knot resolves, they would target their own copy of their pact, and they will choose not to pay 0.
Yeah, so they will pay 0 for our Logic Knot, so our Logic Knot cannot stop their Logic Knot, but they won't pay 0 for their own Logic Knot, which counters their own pact.
Yeah, I guess it also works with like Spell Pierce, and if they like choose to pay for our copy of Pierce and Spell Pierce, if they have the 2 extra mana and they choose not to pay for their copy of Spell Pierce and they counter their own pact. So it works with like any of those counter spells that make you like pay X. So Mana Leak, same thing, that kind of stuff. But Logic Knot is the best of those, mostly because, well, it costs 0, so it's really easy for them to pay 0. We're playing against the Storm Master himself. We're doing well, Sweatpants. We're just hanging out here. Going 3-1. We had some sweet games. We made some sweet punts. Then we whined about them.
Yes.
It was great.
Excessive whining about the punt I led you into.
Yeah, it's great.
I gotta maintain my brand.
Yeah, no, branding's on point, dude. Branding is on point indeed. Well, while my opponent shows up, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Oh, damn it. This is a sneap, though. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Or internet, but I think I'm back. I can see the chat. I have it pulled up in an extra tab.
I thought that I had F6, but I'll take it, sure.
So it's just gemstones to spend Lotus Bloom.
That sounds about right.
We might be transmuting for Pact of Negation on turn 3 if we survive that long, rather than playing Azusa.
I do agree with that. So I guess that we Simic Growth here.
Yeah.
Setting up for
and then we get to use the oh shit Lotus Bloom for paying for Pact of Negation.
Yep. I do feel pretty dead though. Pieces of the puzzle main deck. Interesting.
This feels like dead.
It does feel like that for sure. They got the pieces over the second, over the gifts, which is strange to me, but I guess that means that they just have it.
If they have past.
Yeah, they just have the Pasty Flames. All right, that's it. We're dead. Sweet.
All right.
Died on turn 3.
So we played 2 lands and then we died. Cool.
Yep. Sounds about right. So we want this. We want this. We want this.
I don't think we want Rex Sage, considering they went through a large portion of their deck, and I don't think we saw fetch lands.
No, we didn't. We didn't. We saw Shivan Reef. Shivan Reef is pretty much no. Sometimes you see weird people playing Shivan Reef and also playing Blood Moon. They're just crazy.
So we can cut the Colony Garden for sure, and probably a Radiant Fountain.
And we can cut one Coalition Relic.
Always feels a little questionable to me. Cut the Serum Visions, yeah. I don't love cutting the Radiant Fountain, but it's probably just a necessary evil. I don't think there's anything else we really want to cut. Yeah. Last time we cut Nazuza for a Rex Sage, but I don't think...
Yeah, but we don't need to here. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
3 pieces main deck. Kills Electron Goblins. Yeah, I mean we have explosives for that.
I think we keep this.
This is a turn 4 Titan. I think we're keeping 100% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and it's probably got Pact of Negation online pretty quickly, if this Ancient Stirrings hits Lotus Bloom or Blue Source, yeah. I kind of like the Simic Growth Chamber here, given the fact that we're going to be Azuziing on 3 and then probably casting Pact of Negation.
I agree.
On a Gifts and Given.
I agree.
And it feels really weird to me to pass up a.
It does, but I think it's correct because of the way that our hand is shaped up. Scumbag Ginger, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Scumbag, scum. I don't even know. I assume it's a joke on yourself. Hopefully. The normal post-board plan is more independent from the dorks. The storm, we regularly cut dorks down to 2. Yeah, well, that's why I'm more interested in having explosives over the Costilex return, because explosives is something that we can transmute for, and it's a cheaper way to get rid of goblins. More summoner specs.
I think it's just Simic Pass. Yep. Yeah.
Definitely want to play the bounce down here so we can get full value from Azusa next turn.
Yeah. This is definitely a matchup. Storm isn't really a deck anymore, though we played it twice, which is insane.
It's really weird that we played twice against Storm in the same league.
One of the reasons you really want Swan Song over Thoughtseize would be Storm. But hey, we get to Slayer Stronghold, Azusa, play a Gemstone Mine, Thoughtseize them.
Yep. And
so we want to flow to black. Yeah, we don't want to give them a chance to bolt the Azusa. So yeah, we flow to black, play the Boros, and then Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I'm saying do we bounce this or do we bounce this? Because
we bounce the Slayers. So yeah, I guess we just play Boros bouncing Slayers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thoughtseize you. So they have a ton of lands.
I think pieces of the puzzle, because I don't think they can combo next turn through Pact of Negation, and I just don't want them to give. If they're just spending their turn tapping 3 mana for pieces of the puzzle, that seems really good for them.
Yep.
But like, this is kind of what I was saying of like Swan Song would be much better because we'd be forcing them to tap their mana and then like counter their thing.
Anamorphose resolves for sure. So they play an island. They didn't have that. So that's one of the cards they drew for turn.
So yeah, we just Primeval Titan, and I think we do like Bog, Simic Growth Chamber so we can keep up Pact of Negation.
Is that enough? I think so, right?
We're playing the Slayers, we're getting 2 lands, and then we're replaying the Gemstones, so we should have 9 if we get...
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think it's Bog, Simic Growth Chamber.
Bounce Gemstone, bog them, replay Gemstone, suspend Lotus Bloom just because, swing for 1. 5, yeah, we have enough mana to pay for Pact of Negation, so we should be fine here.
Yeah, I guess that maybe the Bog was less good because we can't transmute next turn, but that's probably okay.
They also drew this for turn.
I appreciate our opponent giving us all this information.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that, but I'll take it.
I think we just tap both the Simics here, probably.
I mean, we can tap Simic and this too.
If you want to do it that way, yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have access to... Oh, I guess we sided out all of our... I mean, we can transmute now. So there's
yeah, because we can attack and bounce the Gemstone and replay the Gemstone.
I mean, there's no reason for us to bounce here to activate here before. So I guess we're gonna do
basic forest bounce land so that we have access to Rex Sage, I guess.
We didn't side Rex Sage in, so it's not.
Oh really... yeah. So bounce land Temple of Mystery or bounce land Sunhome. I think either one we're killing them next turn, so it doesn't matter. So maybe...
I guess Simic Sunhome.
Sure.
And then we bounce the Gemstone again, so we can transmute, and we are gonna have 4 blue sources, and I guess we might as well give +2/+0 here. We take 9. We got lethal next turn. Transmute for second Pact of Negation. We can pick.
I kind of feel like with Past in Flames hand, we wanted Tormod's Crypt over second Pact of Negation, but
I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean,
probably does not matter.
It probably doesn't, but I guess this is more mana intensive, so that could potentially give them an extra turn if they like force us to use both pacts, and then we are basically tapped out and we cannot activate Sunhome on the following turn. So
yeah. So
I guess that maybe getting Tormod's Crypt was better.
I think we were winning regardless.
Yeah, I think we're in a fine spot anyway.
I think I didn't see anything that makes me want to change anything.
Yeah, me neither. The main deck pieces are very interesting, though. I wonder what that means. Like, is it easier? Because the man bats, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Because pieces doesn't really help you play around surgical, right? Well, I guess it does because they cannot surgical your gifts and given. You still have pieces to like win with.
Yeah, but pieces like also could randomly throw a grape shot in your graveyard. I guess you can make sure it doesn't. I like this. It gets to Thoughtseize and like play an Azusa and have a Lotus Bloom off suspend. So there's a very good.
I would like to see an untapped land though.
Right, an untapped land would be a good draw. A Primeval Titan would be a very good draw.
We can find it prime time.
Yeah,
though it's slow.
It's kind of slow. Yeah. I'm just saying we have a lot of good draw steps. Amulet would be a great draw.
How about second
Lotus,
Lotus Bloom?
I mean, that's a good draw too. Yeah. So suspend Lotus Blooms.
Bog on
Get rid
one.
of that. Yeah. Get rid of that Serum Vision.
Yeah, we don't want you getting those Serum Vision stuff going on.
Get out of here, Serum Visions.
Get that out of my face. You got a Dork on 2. Dismember would be probably our best draw here.
Yeah.
Or another Tolera West.
So what do they got here? I'm not afraid of Empty the Warrens because we can explosives before that kills us, so I think we just want the pieces. And then just, like, play a Simic, and, yeah. Like, if they just try and empty the Warrens for some dorks, like, I feel like that's extremely beatable for us.
Grape Shot us. They get some dudes. 6 dudes, to be precise.
Yeah. And now we...
Untap land would be insane. Amulet is also good.
Yeah, so we play the Amulet, then we Simic Growth Chamber.
Play a Susa.
And then...
We bog them. I feel like bogging them...
Is it better to bog them or to transmute for something? Probably to bog.
I kind of like bogging them.
Yeah, I like bog. They have 1 card in hand. They're not doing anything. Yeah, I like bog Talaria West.
Because bog gives them the out to have, like, I don't know, like land plus like Past in Flames. Like, it makes Past in Flames a very, very good draw, potentially game winning draw, while this means that it's not.
Yeah,
basically. Okay, so now there's probably no card that they can have here that wins it for them.
Yeah.
And now we know for a fact that they don't have anything. I guess I'd rather have the mana than
so we block a Goblin.
One. Yeah, we block a Gobbo. And at this point, honestly, I am closer to... If we do transmit for explosives, I'm closer to like transmuting on explosives on 2 rather than 0.
Right. I mean, the first thing we're getting is a Titan.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so we want to transmute for a Titan, and I think maybe we just play Simic Growth Chamber and cast it off 1 Lotus Bloom and the Simic Growth Chamber, and then post combat we can explosives on 2. Alternatively, we can swing for. No, we can't swing for 20 here.
I don't think we can. Can't we? We might be able to 20 here.
No, we are exactly 1 mana short because we played the Simic Growth Chamber, or we haven't played.
We haven't played a land yet.
Okay, so we can swing for exactly 20, which forces a chump with the Brawl, and puts them very low on life. If you want to do it that way, because you get Boros, Slayers. Bounce the Boros, replay the Boros. Yeah. Bounce the Boros, replay the Boros. Bounce the Slayers, replay the Slayers.
Mm-hmm.
And that
on
gets
the
you
attack.
2 activation, and then you attack.
Mm-hmm. That basically forces the chump.
It forces a chump, which makes them unable to have a lot of things, and then like it just sets them up to be. Oh, we got to be careful though, because we're gonna have to pay for this Summoner's Pact. I think the better thing to do is for us to just attack, let's like not do anything silly. Let's just attack, get an explosives on 2, and blow up their 2 drops, and leave them with 5 goblins and nothing.
Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly.
So I think we play the Simic Growth Chamber, bounce the Talaria West to our hand, Summoner's Pact for a Titan.
Off of this. No, we have the Titan already. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah,
So we just like Simic Growth here.
Yeah.
And
And
then
we'll leave ourselves our 2 land drops for post-combat for playing the explosive zone too.
okay. So Simic Growth.
Bounce Talaria West, I think. We'll have plenty of bounces, like with the Boros Garrison, so it's fine.
Green. Primeval Titan. Cast Primeval Titan. Yes. Boros plus Stronghold.
Yeah.
Hooked or not, I like Phoenix. You just need to send me a PM here on Twitch or on like the Discord, wherever is fine. But yeah, just send me a PM and I will hook you up with the cyber guide.
And bounce any of the bounce lands, I think, and then we're grabbing Talaria West and
Simic.
whatever else.
Yeah.
Sure. And I think Simic bounces Bajuka Bog.
Simic T West.
And then this way we can transmute and blow the explosives and keep the Lotus Bloom in case they like randomly had Blood Moon. We can cast a we can
pay for pact.
Pay for pact. Yeah.
All right, sweet. Hooked on Act Like Phoenix. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. Your second sub of the day. Yeah, so hit me up. Send me like a whisper here, and after the stream, I will send you the sideboard guide for sure.
So I think we want to Boros twice.
Yeah, just Boros twice.
On the second one, put T West in our hand. Like I said, just randomly playing around Blood Moon because I think that's the only way we can lose this game. Because that would allow us to next turn like attack with Titan, get Forest, and eventually, or at some point, attack with Titan, get Forest, and like explosives on 3.
E on 2 here, and crack it right now before my opponent gets to untap. Yeah, with 1 card in hand, I don't think that they can win here. Well, maybe that's how it starts. I guess they can.
If they had 4 Manamorphoses into
like Grape Shot, that's their out.
I guess.
Because they can only deal 3 here, so I guess triple Manamorphose into Grape Shot would be a kill. So if they get there,
right? Maybe like Echoing Truth is a thing. Maybe I think we didn't play around Echoing Truth exactly, but
I guess we might as well.
I mean, we can still. So we pay for Pact here, and we attack and attempt to kill them, and if they like Echoing Truth the Titan, we just explosives for 0 post combat.
Yeah, we should be fine anyway. Arrows the Immortal, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. You're our 3rd subscriber of the day. Yeah, send me a whisper if you want access to the sideboard guide. I will be updating that sideboard guide soon enough too. So
we should be able to Vigilance the Titan because we can get Vesuva and
yeah, as long as we bounce a bounce land, we should be fine.
Right. So we attack and we get Vesuva Sun Home, bounce a bounce land.
I think I just missed lethal. That was dumb. I should have attacked with Azusa too.
Right.
Yeah, that was.
Now they're...
Yeah. Okay. Now they're gonna have like 1 more draw. I mean, I guess we're gonna transmute for Pactification, so it's probably not gonna be a relevant draw anyway. But like I gave them an out for no reason. And that's
we're also
no
bogging
good.
them. So they're gonna have 2 cards in hand while we have a Pact of Negation, and they're at 1 life. Like.
Yeah, it's not looking great for them, but I gave them an out for no reason. So that was still a mistake. It was just as easy as attacking with the Azusa as well, and I just like misclicked for whatever reason. They just concede.
Yeah, I think that is probably correct. Yeah.
4 and 1.
Yeah, 4 and 1 with facing 2 Storm decks and 2
Okay,
Blood Moon Chalice on 0 decks.
let me point this out. Facing 2 Storm decks, one of them with Blood Moon and Chalice. So that is not something you see every day. That's what we lost to. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we just lost to Hugo right here in chat. He was playing a 1 of Chalice and a 1 of Blood Moon. He got us good. He got us good. What's up, Squatchief? How you doing? It was an easy GG for sure.
I mean,
the list looked insane.
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't a league where Thoughtseize looked amazing. Like, in any of the spots we had Thoughtseize, Swansong would have been fine or better. But, I mean, it wasn't bad. It's not like it was problematic that we had Thoughtseize over Swansong. And this is not, like, the matchups that we're looking for Thoughtseize over Swansong. Like, it's kind of insane that we like what matchups we faced this league, and we still did fine. Obviously, we got the 4-1.
Yeah, that was kind of impressive, honestly. It definitely was an impressive showing. Do you have another league in you, or do you gotta go?
Yeah, I could do another league.
All right. If we need to cut it after like 3 or 4 matches, don't feel free to just like say you gotta go. That's fine.
Yeah.
We will do as much as we can. Alfosno. Ooh.
I like this. I'll keep this.
You keep this?
Yeah, I keep this. I'm
God
greedy as
damn.
hell.
On the draw also.
I like I said, I'm greedy as hell.
So we're playing against Whir Prison.
Oh, so great. So our Lotus Bloom, it has a 0% chance of resulting.
Yeah, so I'm not liking our spot anymore.
I still think we suspend the Lotus Bloom.
Of course
you know what?
do.
We're ad nauseum, so you should definitely. I think we also
play this on 0.
I guess
it blows up a chalice, right?
But they have a welding jar, so like it doesn't really do anything. And I kind of want to keep them thinking we're ad nauseum.
Okay, fair.
Like if we lose this game, I want them to be like, good, got one over on ad nauseum.
Fair enough. you need more sideward guys, Squatchief. You're composed.
Squatchief, I came on your stream one time, right?
He did coach you, so don't get jealous.
I can do it again.
Don't get jealous.
If you want me back on your stream, just let me know and we'll make it happen.
Dope. We Amulet on 1.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still looking pretty good, I want to say.
Yeah. I mean, we're also not really beating a bridge with this hand, which is kind of unfortunate.
There's the chalice.
Yeah. Yep. So we need to draw like an actual Primeval Titan or a Hive Mind. Like, we're not in terrible shape.
I mean, both of which win the game on the spot, so it's not that bad. And unless my opponent also chalices me on 1, we got like quite a bit of looks.
Yeah, like next turn we're gonna get to Amulet and then like Coalition Relic and Serum Visions. So
well, Squatchief, technically he was on my stream first, so just so you know.
Yeah, this is like my 3rd time on your stream.
Yeah,
right?
This is the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Okay, so they do have the explosives, which is slightly annoying, but not annoying enough. Because we have a 2nd amulet.
Yeah, so I guess we get to...
We get slightly slowed down. This is fine, because now if we do
Amulet, Serum Visions.
Yeah, and I think we do bounce this, right?
Yeah, we do bounce the forest.
We bounce the forest. Yeah, that's what I mean. I meant to say that. Yeah, we definitely bounce the forest here. There's a prime time.
Yeah, so we want the Primeval Titan.
Probably not the steerings.
I could go either way on the stirrings, honestly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But steerings, like if my opponent has a chalice on 1,
Yeah, if they have Chalice on one, Stirrings is kind of
Awful.
garbage. So yeah, let's bottom the Stirrings. We just kind of want to make land
Yeah.
drops, I think,
Okay.
and that's not a land. Like, it helps us make land drops, but I think actual land is better. This Primeval Titan I don't expect to be all that great, because I expect them to just whir for a Ensnaring Bridge.
Or Cloister. There's a Cloister. Well, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, this is a Witchbane Orb. That would be
I think this is a whir for a
Oh, Damping Sphere.
yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Can you choose to not cast a Lotus Bloom off the spell?
You cannot.
You cannot.
You
Sad.
cannot.
Yeah, I remember one time my opponent had like a Thalia in play, and then I ended up having like they also had Leonin Arbiter, so I ended up with 0 lands in play, and then the game basically froze because I couldn't cast a Lotus Bloom.
I kind of wish we had that Stirrings on top right now.
Do you though?
So we can play Coalition Relic here, bounce the Forest.
Remember that this nets me more mana with the Azusa that I have in hand.
I think getting Coalition Relic in play and charging it so that we're threatening like Titan next turn is better.
How are we threatening Titan next turn though?
I guess we're not threatening Titan.
Nope.
But I still like getting the Coalition Relic in play.
I mean, we can still do it and just like...
Remember, things cost 1 more with the Damping Sphere if we play the Azusa.
I know. So we can't really discern, but
you're saying you want to keep a bounce land.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so yeah, sure. If you want to keep a bounce land in hand, I still want to play the Coalition Relic over the Azusa right now.
We're still drawing very live to Hive Mind. Like, we literally have a kill with Hive Mind. My opponent has only 4 cards.
Yeah. Also, if they play, like, another Welding Jar, we can blow in explosives on 0 using, like, colorless mana off one of these bounce lands, and they have to...
They have to crack.
Choose,
yeah. What to save.
Like, are they saving their Welding Jar? Are they saving their Chalice?
Yeah. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Hugo. Hugo. I never know how to say Hugo in English because it says it's Hugo in Spanish, but nice place. Opponent with the top level place. All right, that's a bounce land, and I feel dumb now. I mean, I guess we're fine anyway.
Yeah. So now we just play Azusa
and play play out our lands.
Yeah, except keeping 1 bounce land in hand. Sure.
Yep. So play this out. Bounce this one. Play this one. Pass the turn. Or do we want to play the explosives on 1?
On 0. On 0 with the colorless. I don't hate it. I mean, we're not blowing up anything other than Welding Jar with explosives right now. Anyway,
exactly.
So.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
I am dumb. I should have paid 2. Yep.
Oh yeah. So
I forgot about the Damping Sphere. That was stupid. All right, that was one of our best cards right now.
I've
just randomly
I've
going to the graveyard for no reason. I've
done that exact thing before with Damping Sphere and Chalice, and I've not learned from my mistakes clearly. Yeah, I mean, our only real out to win at this point is Hive Mind.
Anyway, it is, yeah. It is Hive Mind or bust, basically. So let's just throw a Hive Mind here.
Green. I mean, I think we play Primeval Titan, and honestly, I think we just double Temple of Mystery. Because drawing Hive Mind is...
That definitely feels correct. And I'm going to like play this Gemstone Mine out, I guess. Because I want more lands in play. Temple. And we get even more scries with this Simic Growth.
Yeah. Not this turn, but on a future turn.
That's not a Hive Mind. That's not a Hive Mind. I assume they're gonna fare for
This
Cloister here.
Cloister seems like pretty likely. It could also be Crucible, because Crucible could make them replay fair, and then they can.
Nope, they go for the
But
Cloister.
yeah, I think they're just trying to end the game as quickly as possible, so they're probably just trying to Cloister to draw Rivulet, which makes sense.
Okay. Do we even play this?
I don't think there's any real reason to play it. It just makes more triggers, which take time. But I do.
I am interested in doing this though.
Yeah, I agree.
And I do have enough mana to even through the hive mind I can, even through the damping sphere I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 plus 2 for both packs, so we should still be fine. That's a really good draw for them.
Yeah, that's a very good draw.
Like really, really, really good. Very good draw for them there. Oops, I forgot to. I'm gonna draw High Mind here. I'm gonna be so punished. Okay, so there's that.
Yeah, so we can like Vesuva on Temple of Mystery and bounce land.
Yeah.
To replay Temple of Mystery.
Sounds like the play.
Hopefully we don't like put a hive mind. Yeah, so just bounce like the Suba and don't replay it. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of. All right, so they need to top deck Rivulet exactly this turn. I guess that T West also does it for them, because they can transmit for Rivulet and play it for turn.
Yeah, if they Rivulet us this turn, it feels real bad. Hey, that's not a Rivulet.
That's not a Rivulet. It's a Spyglass.
That's not a Rivulet.
What?
I think
is my opponent doing?
I think they think we have different outs from what we actually have. I think they're trying to like play around like plant token.
Yeah, they are missing.
Like,
they are missing what the real problem here is.
Yeah, plant tokens are not what's going to kill you, opponents.
You're gonna die to this one.
And let's see. So the first one costs 2, the second one costs 3, but we have.
No, this one costs 1.
Oh yeah, and then the second
this one costs
2.
1.
Yeah.
Yep, my pack gets countered. Yours does not.
They have no cards in hand, so.
Yep. Choose a card. Choose a card for this one too. While you're at it. Pew pew pew. Get hive-minded, OP. Get hive-minded. Sweet.
I remember there. So Thoughtseizes seem good.
I do like Thoughtseize. I do like
Nature's. That seems questionable, but okay.
Oh my god, Hive Mind's so strong. Hive Mind's so strong it wins the match instead of winning a game.
So, I remember there was like all this conversation on the Amulet Discord about like what are the different cards that you can play to beat Whir Prison. Like they're like, we can play Primal Command and put a bridge on top, and they can't spell skite it or Welding Jar, and it's like yeah, or you could just play Hive Mind.
Sorry, Squad Chief. Sorry if you're deaf now. That was epic. That was epic. I enjoy that a lot. I thoroughly enjoy that. Thoroughly enjoy that.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, you did. You did this.
Yeah, because if it hits a bounce land, we get to like bounce the Temple of Mystery, and then like that gets us another scry for more lands. Like it's definitely risky, but like if it has the potential of being very, very good with like a turn 4 Titan with counter backup, which
Also, we're playing
Of
against
course, we're going to get
probably
Inquisitioned, and the Azusa's going to get taken, and then we're just going to have nothing. But I don't know.
so sad. Bye bye, Azusa.
I mean, this makes us less likely to miss land drops, which we were very likely to do before. And, like, how can you lose when you're making all your land drops, right?
Good question.
That's...
It is a land.
I kind of want to bottom that and
Yeah, me
just look
too.
for bounce
We
lands.
do need to find bounce lands ASAP.
Like, hey, we are also
Even
getting
steerings
explosives onto...
Yeah, Steerings and Azusa are also... Steerings and Serum Visions are also very solid draws.
Yeah.
So I feel like every card that is not a bounce land, a Steerings, or a Serum Visions, we kind of have to...
I think
bottom.
we explosives on
Oh,
there.
Yeah, I punted.
That's not that bad. Like, if they Liliana, we might feel better that we still have the explosives. At this point, I don't think we explosives on 2.
You don't think so?
No. I think last turn we should have, but I think at this point we just save it to see if they Liliana or if they play a dude.
I'm down for that. Okay, they're gonna feel this right now, I guess. Draw step? Yeah, draw step seems better for you, opponent. We kind of don't care about that, though.
They could also wait to, like, mess up our scry.
Or not.
Yeah, so I think it's just Temple here.
I love how we just, like, making land drops. We top this, right?
I think so, yeah.
This seems top worthy.
Especially, like, the fact that the Temple of Mystery is going to get us
Yeah,
a
even more
scry.
lands. Whew! Whew! How are we ever gonna beat that?
I feel good about our position if that's what our opponent is interested in doing. We might want to play around... I guess we can play around Fatal Push by just playing the Gruul Turf before we play the Azusa.
That's what I'm doing.
And then the opponent can think they got us by Fatal Pushing in response to the trigger. They'll be like, aha, I got him.
We got you, actually. Oh no, how are we... Oh, we played so wrong, Punt. We played it so wrong. We didn't play around my opponent's Fatal Push. Yeah. Oh, man. My name is Dusuk. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
I'm interested in that.
Of course we're interested in this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
How can we ever... Wow. Rough. And now Liliana doesn't do anything. Thoughtseize also doesn't do anything.
Field of Ruin would be real bad.
Yeah, Field of Ruin would be terrible, but like we can't play around it, so.
Also, Assassin's Trophy on Gruul Turf would actually be bad for us here. I think we might actually Pactum Negation in it. So you should probably not F6, because we might want to Pactum Negation an Assassin's Trophy on Gruul Turf. Just because it also shuffles away the Gemstone Mine.
It does, but if they Assassin's Trophy my Gruul Turf, then I don't want to draw a Gemstone Mine, I want to draw a Bounce Land.
I think we just want to draw as many lands as we can right now. Like I want a Pact of Negation this because it saves our Gruul Turf at the very least.
So let's say that my opponent has a second trophy and they trophy one of my blue sources though.
If they have a second trophy, we're out of forests and we're way behind. I mean, I guess they would be out of things.
Yep.
If you want to let this trophy happen, let the trophy happen.
I think I'm gonna let this happen.
Okay.
This seems better for us.
Okay.
And I do think that we shuffle 100%. But I don't want to randomly lose to a card that there's no way I lose to, basically.
Sure. I mean, they are on like basically nothing right now, so that's a consideration.
And I'd rather like pack the trophy that gives me no lands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Lotus Bloom, not the worst draw. I mean, obviously we'd have a
it's
better
like
time with a land.
It's a suspend 3 win the game, basically. That's what this is.
Yeah. Yeah, like if they
start
That
is
going,
bad,
like,
though.
Yeah, if they start like going heavy Field of Ruin trophy on our lands,
yeah,
Lotus Bloom might help us get.
Yeah, this guy is real bad for us.
I think we're in a fine spot. I think this Confidant is far too late to be a problem. Like, if it was a turn 2 Confidant, I would have been worried about it. But at this point,
Any untap
I,
land?
I
Or that one, sure.
yeah. I mean, we're on suspend 2. We're on actual suspend to win the game right now.
Now, actually.
Like, unless they, like, abrupt decay or trophy the bloom, which I would be surprised.
And this
if
takes
our-
us to 10. Next turn takes us to 6. Unless my
If they play
opponent plays a
Goyf here, it's
Goyf.
bad.
Yeah. Second Bob. Maybe not as worrisome. Or we can just win on the spot.
Yeah, let's win.
Let's win on the spot.
I support that play.
I'm liking this win of this on the spot play. I'm digging this one. I'm digging this win on the spot play. I'm liking that one. J Snyder MTG. Yeah, this list is gas. I agree with that. I knew like crumbled even through though the third won the tournament, but can we please try the 2-1 with Temple of Mystery? Temple of Mystery is legit, but I think that with Scout, so one of the reasons why Temple of Mystery is so good is because your ramp here costs 0 mana with this list, while with Scout you want to play it on turn 1. So because you want to play it on turn 1, then Botanical Sanctum becomes better than Temple of Mystery in Scout list specifically.
Yeah, I don't think the Temple of Mystery is in this list necessarily like taking the place of like what would be like a Botanical Sanctum. I think like Aether Hub is like my Botanical Sanctum stand-in. I think what it's taking the place of is like main deck Bajuka Bog or main deck Cavern of Souls. So, like, if you're willing to, like, not play Cavern of Souls main deck and not play Bajuka Bog main deck, I think Scout could get away with, like, a single Temple of Mystery. But I just think it's a very powerful card. I think Scout could get away with, like, one of them.
Punt. My opponent paid for Pact. They paid for their green Pact. How can we ever beat that?
Yeah. So I like Hornet Queen, Baloth. I like Dismembers.
Agree so far with everything.
I sometimes bring in Slaughter Pact. I'm less on it anymore, but I think it's reasonable because you can get into games where they like Field of Ruin your Sun home, and you just need it to get past a big Goyf.
Okay.
I don't like Hive Minds.
Nope.
I want to cut at least one Pact of Negation.
I want to cut both if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
This card is very bad in the matchup.
And
this is a matchup where I don't cut lands, but I am kind of interested in this too.
I think we can cut an Aether Hub. Honestly, I know you're saying like you don't want to cut lands, but with Bloom, it's very difficult for them to keep us off 6 mana forever.
Okay.
Like that was a hand where we were completely dependent on Azusa as our ramp and just making land drops. But like, yeah, Lotus Bloom makes it a lot harder for them to disrupt our. We got Lotus Bloom and Coalition Relic. We should get up to 6 mana.
I'm somewhat interested in these two. That's like more of the reason why I was thinking of.
Bajuka Bog, I think, is reasonable against green-black. I don't bring it in against Jund, but I think against green-black specifically, just like shrinking Goyfs sometimes is more likely to be relevant just because they go after your lands so aggressively in green-black. So that's probably like a cut of Serum Visions maybe, since they might be able to keep us off blue mana.
Yeah, that's in the Scout Serum Visions list. I just got all the visions here because that's exactly what happened to me in a couple of times. I just died without being able to cast Serum Visions with Serum Visions in my hand, which was terrible.
Yeah,
felt real bad. Chalky Chalkson, yes, I do believe that my opponent was trying to figure out whether they were dead and they had any outs.
Yeah,
you were saying, sorry.
personally, I'd like Pact of Negation over Serum Visions, but if you want to do the Serum Visions, I totally respect that.
All right, now let's do this. I just really dislike Pact of Negation as a card in this matchup because
Right.
it's just such a huge liability if you happen to draw it. I think that if you naturally, this
I
seems
want
like
to
a
keep
keep
this.
there.
Yeah.
I think that it's fine as a card to have in your deck. Like if you could guarantee that I would never draw my Pact of Negation, then I would think it's a fine card. But since it's just like drawing it is such a liability.
See, to me, it's almost like I want to be like occasionally there. I think drawing it is kind of the thing I want to be doing with it. I feel like there's a lot of times where there's a hand that just gets better with Pact of Negation than it would be without Pact of Negation, even though I don't find myself transmuting for it that much in this matchup. I'm totally in for dismembering this Goyf. Just keep them off pressure.
And Liliana is blanked too, which is nice.
Yeah.
And they know
like
about it. It's only bad if my opponent draws exactly, like if they play exactly Tireless Tracker or like a second Goyf here.
Well, yeah. Like, I think if they play a Bob here, we'd still have rather hit the Bob than the Goyf, because the Goyf would just be too much pressure. I mean, this is kind of sad, because now this Goyf is bigger, but...
This Goyf is huge.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we hit a green source. If we hit a green source, I like our position, because we're going to be able to bail off to stall down the game, and then, like... Yeah. So we stirrings.
Do we stirrings or do I double Amulet here?
Oh,
it's terrible against Maelstrom Pulse specifically, of course. But
yeah,
but if we top deck a bounce land, we just win.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm fine with that.
My opponent has like one Maelstrom Pulse in their deck, two at most.
Yeah, I don't think we're beating Pulse with this hand.
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't think we are. If they have it, and okay, they have a tracker. Doesn't do it.
Yeah, they tapped 3 mana, and I started to get really scared. And if this Stirrings hits a green bounce land, we can drop Baloth.
Oh my god, we're just whiffing real hard here.
Yeah.
Yikes. We're not gonna have time for this.
I think we have to Gemstone Mine so that any land gets us Baloth. I think we might just be dead, though, on their turn. Yeah, they activate Treetop, and we're just dead.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Maybe they don't see it. Maybe they play Liliana plus before combat.
I mean, I think the fact that we dismembered one Goyf and they just had immediate backup Goyf.
Yeah, that was
pretty good for them.
They also had Xaxis. Bounce land on top, of course. Every single time, dude. Every single time. I think we played well, though. I think that game was correctly played.
I think you played that game completely correctly.
Yeah.
I think that keep was a good keep. I just think that their cards lined up with what we were doing. We were stumbling on mana, and they were not trying to disrupt us. They were just being an aggressive attacking draw. And
yes, and then I still think that we were just like, if that one bounce line was like one turn, like if they had been one card on top, we just win, which what I think is
right, because then the bounce land puts down the Baloth, and we bounce it back to hand, which buys us another turn, and then we play the Titan, and then we win. Yeah. I like all this.
Yeah, we just submit again.
Yeah.
Sneep.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Sad that we drew one of our 2 basic forests. Do you ever find yourself in a situation where you're like, shit, like this basic forest is just so bad right now, like just missing basic forest basically? Would you want to go up to 3? That is my question.
The only time I get really sad, right? Yeah. The only time I get really sad that I only have 2 basic forests is when I actually draw both of them, which is. It does. I will admit it does happen in a non-zero number of games that you draw both basic forests, but I think for the most part, there's just so many utility lands this deck wants that I don't think you can afford to go above 2 forests. Yeah, I think we temple here. I think we actually want that amulet.
I think we're not
I
going
think
to transmute though. Next turn we just
right,
play
right,
gemstone. I guess we can
right.
play the amulet and we just pass the turn.
Yeah, we play the gemstone, we play the amulet, we pass.
If they do trophy us here, we... Oh, that's just a goif.
Yeah.
Alright. Play amulet, play gemstone,
Like,
pass turn.
Like, and there's also a possibility our opponent, like, trophies this amulet, and, like, that's fine for us.
Yep.
Or if they play Liliana, that's fine for us.
Yep. If they play Liliana and they fetch in order to play Liliana, they just die, which is hilarious. Yeah, that trucker's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, so now we just get to Titan, haste the Titan, do Titan things.
Do Titan things. We just get to do Titan things.
And we even get to get a Talaria West into our hand, even though they have a field. Oh, and we haven't backup Talaria West, so... Yeah.
No big deal.
So...
Just no big deal. Get Summoner's Pact. Green Manases. More Green Manases. Primeval Titanses. More Primeval Titanses. We still have a land drop to give, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we could swing for 16, which, like, puts them off of all fetches and shocks. And we have a backup Talaria West in hand regardless.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging that, actually.
So we have to bounce
However...
we have to bounce the Boros to do that. I guess we don't have to. We can do it with Gruul Turf
Yeah,
and,
that's...
like, get Sun Home Crumbling Vestige, but...
Yes, I think I like that because it gives us more... First of all, it protects the Stronghold, and then we still need to pay back for this.
Yeah, okay.
So I like doing this.
Yeah, and then bounce the Boros to hand with the Gruul Turf, I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
we're gonna have to bounce a land with the Gruul Turf. I like having a bounce land in hand.
All right.
And Boros isn't helping us pay for our packs.
Okay. I'm just trying to play around like random Fulminator or anything like that, you know.
Yeah.
So here we get Sun Home Vestige.
Yeah. Fulminator would not be enough because they can't Fulminator and Field of Ruin.
White. Double strike here. And serve. Opponent just concedes. Dope. I've been very impressed with this list so far today. And I feel it's weird because I feel like I say that every single time that you're here on stream. Every time you're here, like, I finish the stream, I'm like, this list is incredible. Why am I not playing this list instead? Man, I'm like, the more I play with this, I just have no idea why I'm not playing this instead.
I really like this list. I'm not going to disagree with it. I wouldn't be playing this if I thought it wasn't the best list. But, you know, I also like... I don't like getting too much into the Bloom versus Scout conversations anymore because they just, like, encompass all of my conversation about Amulet. But, like, yes, I do agree that this is a good list that I like playing, and that's why I play it. Yeah, I keep this.
Yeah, this is like a really good keep, actually. We are resilient to this card. I guess if we're playing against Storm, this hand is not great. We're playing against Phoenix, then it is.
Yeah, so Stirrings on one.
Yeah, Stirrings on one off of the basic forest. We found a Bloom! Ooh, we also found a T-West, though.
We also found a Simic. Like, all three of those are... This is fun. One of the interesting things about this list is, like, I think all three of these are considerations. I think we want the Bloom because I think between the Stirrings and the Serum Visions, we're pretty likely
to find a Titan.
I was gonna say to find more lands. Like, we want to make all our land drops off the Azusa, And
Yeah, but
I think
I
Serum
do
Visions is
believe
also
I
good for getting a Titan.
yeah, so I do think that next turn we're gonna be like visionings and like steerings and visions though. Do you not think so?
I think next turn we're playing Stirrings and playing Simic.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
All right, so
so
let's
yeah, I
get
think
Bloom
we
here
grab the Bloom. Yeah.
and suspend. Yeah, and Tutti, you do say that, but we did play against two Storm players today.
Monastery
So
Swift Spear.
yeah, this is interesting. Two of them. So maybe this is like a Phoenix list from like the very beginning when people were. No, it's not because there's a Pyromancer Ascension.
So some sort of weird Phoenix.
Yo, hello
Uh, so I
there.
so I guess given that Amulet in hand, I kind of want to Stirring's Amulet.
That sounds correct to me. All right, hear me out. What if we play Amulet, we play Simic, Bouncing Basic Forest, and we both Steerings and Serum Visions?
I'm just worried that we might want this Simic in hand. Like the Stirrings might get us a Talaria West, and then we just might not have another bounce land.
All right, that makes sense.
There's another Amulet.
I
so
think we're
we'll
getting
just
this
take...
one, right?
Yeah. I mean, the only other consideration is Temple of Mystery, because maybe we think the only way we lose this game is not drawing Titan.
Yeah. Okay, if we do draw a Titan, we got it rolled up though.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we were supposed to take that Talaria West off the first Stirrings. Who knows?
I mean, we were not gonna know that, we were gonna draw an Amulet. Like, there's no way that we could have figured that out beforehand.
Yeah.
All right, so they got an active Ascension.
Yeah.
Now what?
Opting, so they're going to have lots of cards, and then I'm assuming after this they're going to Faithless Looting and hit us with at least one Phoenix, possibly two. That's my guess.
Maybe three. But if we draw a Titan, we just win, so there's that. Soul Scar Mage. Okay, that one is not particularly threatening. Titan.
Well, with the Ascension in play, it's a little bit scary. So let's lead on Visions, I think.
That's what I was thinking too.
Bottom.
Titan, not a Titan.
And so I guess we Amulet and we Azusa bouncing Aether Hub and replay Aether Hub. We have all the mana in the world.
We do have all the mana in the world. It's kind of unfortunate that we drew like all three Azusas. Like,
yeah, what you gonna do though?
Yeah.
They're gonna be blockers for this Soul Scar.
Unless my opponent keeps using lightning bolts on them.
Well, they're all gonna gain us 3 life,
Yeah.
at least.
At least they gain us 2 life. Well, my opponent's in a super weird list.
This seems pretty aggressive. Yeah, we might just be dead. No? Okay. We're probably dead next turn, so it's probably like Titan or Bust right now.
Yeah, it is. Well, if they do find land into... Oh, we are actually dead.
That's cute.
No, not dead.
Unless they have gut shot.
Or another...
No.
Just like a
Another burn spell.
classic slow roll lightning bolt. Yep. Classic slow roll lightning bolt. Literally no reason to do it in that order. In fact, they missed on triggers. They were just like slow rolling.
Yeah, they just...
Nice slow sword. Alright.
So, given that they're doing like prowessy things, so I definitely want Reclamation Sage and Nature's Plane because it hits Ascension and it hits Blood Moon. And I want Bajuka Bog and Tormod's Crypt because I assume they're on Phoenix.
They do seem to be
on
Phoenix.
And I like Slaughter Pact and not super high on it, but I think we're in for that. I think this is probably a version where I actually don't hate Kozilek's return, it's kind of weird because on the one hand they can just prowess out of it with like a mutagenic
Yeah,
growth or
they just
whatever.
showed us mutagenic growth, and I'm assuming some number of gut shots for sure.
But what I've found in this matchup, this type of matchup, like the Monastery Swift Spear type matchups, is I have never seen an opponent attack with like a prowess creature and not use all their Phyrexian mana spells immediately. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay. I mean, it does seem better than Dismember
Right.
or Walking Ballista.
Paying 4 life against the Lava Spike deck feels
Yeah, not
bad.
great. We can Serum Visions out. Probably
I
one or
think we
two.
can take. I think we have to take out both Hive Minds if we're bringing in Kozilek's return.
Okay, if we're taking this out, then I want to take out the Pact of Negation too.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of like what I was thinking. Is like basically we're sideboarding for Phoenix, except we're taking out Hive Mind, Pact, and Negation and bringing in Kozilek's return.
Okay, so what we took out a Aether Hub? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we want to take out Temple of Mystery over Aether Hub since we're bringing in Kozilek's return.
Fair.
Didn't get punished, so that's fine. I want to keep this because if the Ancient Stirrings hits a Lotus Bloom, it's good, and it's got 2 pieces of relevant interaction. If it doesn't hit an Amulet or a Lotus Bloom, we're kind of in bad shape, but that's.
But we're just gonna hit a
Yeah,
Lotus Bloom,
I mean,
so it's fine. I'm not just laying this out because
like
I want my opponent to waste like a artifact destruction on this.
with
Take
like
one.
Coalition Relic in the deck now, we are now officially up to 10 hits on the Ancient Stirrings, so I'm a little bit more okay with keeping the risky Ancient Stirring hands with multiple pieces of relevant interaction.
Raging Rifter, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And we can return them next round.
Yeah. I mean, if all the K return does is like trade with a surgical or a mutagenic, that's not like the worst outcome. And if it kills both of these guys, it's amazing. So
definitely doing this right now.
Yeah, see, it's what I said. They never have it.
Nailed it. Okay. That's a Reveler. Alright.
Now we just Titan.
Now we just Titan. I guess.
I kind of want Colony Garden because I don't want to be blocking the Reveler with the Titan itself.
I kind of want Basic Forest too.
We got a Bloom coming off Suspend, so if they Blood Moon, then we can attack and get Basic Forests.
Okay.
I mean, it's not ideal, but... Or if you...
I mean, we're starting here. This we're doing.
Yeah, we're starting there. I think it's better to not get double Basic Forest here. I think we are better off getting, like, Colony Garden, maybe even Radiant Fountain. Or we could do Colony Garden Bajuka Bog and just like keep them off of other Revelers and flashing back Faithless looting.
Okay, I'm down with that. Colony Bog.
And then we're probably playing Simic bouncing the Gemstone or bouncing Colony. Either one is fine by me.
Still have Tormod's Cryptus interaction.
Yeah.
There's a Blood Moon.
Okay, so maybe we were supposed to get double Basic Forest, but
Wait, we're fine. This one goes on the stack first. Definitely want to stack this properly. Definitely want to stack these properly.
we gotta see if Colossal Dreadmaw gets there. Like, the thing that we lost is we lost the ability to use that Bloom to transmute by not getting double Forest last turn.
Yep. So I guess they're gonna bowl the Titan too. Yeah, okay. But that puts them on 0, basically.
Yeah, I'm okay with this trade because I was more afraid of them like keeping the Reveler
I'm beating us.
and yeah.
It's a Phoenix. That guy's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, it
so we
does put
now
us on the
are
clock, though. Um,
yeah.
okay.
I mean that could be our game-winning Lotus Bloom. Like that can transmute for that can make Talaria West transmute for something.
Yep.
So who knows?
Who knows? Gonna flashback looting here. Seems greedy to flashback looting here. Like, what are you attempting to draw? They can only keep one of these cards.
They might just be trying to like get value out of it while they can.
Yeah, because of the
thinking
total
like we
script.
could crypt, but it's not like we're crypting right now because we have to be careful about Phoenix.
Yeah.
We're probably, yeah. So we stir. Let's hopefully hit a coalition relic. Maybe
That would have been the ideal. Yeah, we hit this though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, if we hit Summoner's Pact, Reclamation Sage, or Nature's Claim, we win.
Yeah, so that part is not bad. We kind of do have to hurry up though, because like Bolt really shortens their clock considerably.
Yeah. I mean, if we hit a Kozilek's return, that probably buys us a good amount of time.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's actually true. You got no blue mana, opponent. It's a Blood Moon in play. Alright, so this is 3. We did exile already 1 Blood Moon, so they do have 2 at least.
Yeah. There is a Titan. I don't think that does much, but we're playing it.
I mean, it will do much next turn.
It thins our deck, I guess.
No, because next turn we're gonna be able to...
Oh, right. Yeah, so if we survive...
Yeah, if we don't die this turn, then we should win.
Yes.
What do we get? It doesn't matter, right? Like, I just want more mana, I guess. So get 2 of this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, because if we don't die, we're winning next turn anyway, so...
Yeah.
But my opponent would need, like, double Lightning Bolt.
They could also just have any, like, artifact removal, and that's probably good enough. Yeah, I feel like there's a good chance that they're gonna have 2 Lightning Bolts if they're playing Lava Spike, though, right? No? Okay. No Braid, 1 time. Okay, they're very, very dead.
Transmute for Summoner's Pact. Summoner's Pact for Reclamation Sage. Cast Reclamation Sage. Destroy this. Yes. Make a Primeval Titan. Yes. Wow, we can even haste.
We get another Primeval Titan, right? To play around random interaction.
If we do that, then we get wrecked by the spell.
Okay, sure, that's fair.
So I kind of like.
I agree. I agree. That's good enough reasoning for me.
So, boom, boom, boom. I guess I do want to bounce a bounce land though, because my opponent could have something like Echoing Truth. They just concede.
Okay. Lotus Bloom getting us there through Blood Moon again.
Classic Lotus Bloom. Just doing Lotus Bloom things.
Yeah, I'm still not on Dismember. I think we probably want Aether Hub over Temple of Mystery with Kozilek's Return and Slaughter Pact in our deck.
Yeah, actually, Kozilek's Return was insane there.
Yeah.
It bought us infinite. Yeah. We would have been super dead. It bought us like 5 or 6 turns at least.
Oh, it bought us however many turns we had.
Exactly.
Because we would have been super dead. Like
to the 6 Spears.
Yeah.
That's how it is, right? I don't think I want to change anything.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. I'm not really in for Walking Ballista, like even though it is like Blood Moon insurance. I just don't think.
How about Hornet Queen?
I I don't know. I don't want this hand.
No.
This is
This
good.
one
It's got an
is
amulet.
nice.
It's got an amulet. It's got a Titan. It's already got the basic forest. I don't want that. I think with this hand, we just want like a Lotus Bloom off this Stirrings really
Asusa.
badly. Azusa would be great.
Asusa would be fine too, yeah.
Amulet off the Stirrings would be super great. Radiant Fountain's a good draw.
In any case, we steering Sun 1.
Yeah.
Draw a Coalition Relic.
Yeah.
Some Blood Moon Insurance is nice.
Yeah.
Next turn, I think we're going to Fountain into Amulet.
Yeah, assuming no other changes.
These Swift Spears do hit pretty hard though.
Yeah.
So some aggro Swift Spears. They do keep on top there. Amulet.
There,
That's not an
so,
amulet.
yeah. Yeah. There is maybe some argument for us taking out the Kozilek's return going into game 3, like after they've seen it game 2.
It really feels like a gotcha card, not like a card that is going to be good every time.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, nobody ever plays around it. They all play all their 0 spells out, but once they've actually seen it, maybe they do. This feels like a Blood Moon.
It does, but we are kind of insulated against it. Or not, maybe? Or no, yes. Yes, maybe. No, this is just like lightning bolts and stuff.
Yeah, this is
We
just
might just
killing
be
us.
dead to this, though. Oof.
Yeah, like that's a very, very good draw from our opponent. We're dead on board.
Yeah, we're
unless
dead on board. Yep.
Yeah.
We're just dead on board.
I mean, I feel like our opponent had a pretty good draw, and we were on the draw, so
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Honestly, my opponent's deck doesn't look particularly great, but they did do that. It
Yeah,
just happened.
like, I mean, we still would have won that game if, like, for example, Stirrings had hit Amulet. So, you know, I still like our keep.
Yeah, I think it was fine, especially because we had already mulligan, so.
I don't really like this. I
We can do better.
think we have better 6s. Yeah,
Just
I think this is a better 6.
Look at this beauty. Just look at this beauty. How do we feel about this
I like
one?
this Zuza.
We keep it on top, right?
Yeah, we keep that on top.
It's
if
some extra insurance.
like if they have interaction for the Lotus Bloom, and it's also it makes our Titan turn 3 against somebody who can't interact.
Yeah, for sure. It's bad to keep in the face of like a discard or something if we're playing against black green again or whatever.
Right.
So we're playing probably against Phoenix. If we are
Yeah.
playing against Phoenix, do we just like jam the Asusa and not do anything? Because if we jam the Asusa and we just like bounce this, then we're gonna be like behind one land drop. If they kill the Asusa,
Yeah. So I think
we still have the Lotus Bloom coming off suspend. That's why I'm making the question. Otherwise, I wouldn't even make the question.
here's my thing though. Yes, we're putting ourselves behind one land drop, playing Azusa, but we're still able to play Titan the turn Lotus Bloom comes off suspend if this is Phoenix. We can also engineered explosives on 2 if we Azusa, and if this happens to be something like Storm, having the Azusa in play early will be very nice. I don't think it's Storm. I think it's Phoenix, but I don't. If they're spending their turn lightning bolting our Azusa and not like casting a thing in the ice or a Pyromancer Ascension, I think that also is like a fine outcome for us.
Okay, I can buy that. There's a question in chat for you. Sweatpants asks, what are your opinions on Coastler's return over his fire spout? The choice is only based on being able to steer it, or is there something else? Is it worth it? Go.
So there's a couple things I really like it in the humans matchup. So one thing is like if they play a meddling mage, I like to be able to instant speed Kozilek's Return a meddling mage on like Lotus Bloom, for example. It's also, I think, just generally better than Fire Spout in the humans matchup because of things like Kite Sail Freebooter that could just like take it out of your hand, and against them you can just like Kozilek's Return in response to the Kite Sail Freebooter trigger, or like they Thalia's Lieutenant, and like it's about to make all their stuff big, and then oh no, in response to the Thalia's Lieutenant trigger, where Kozilek's returning the whole board. So I just think in general it's better against humans. I think Fire Spout is better against spirits, but I think the fact that the Lotus Bloom version has to take into consideration like meddling mage on Lotus Bloom makes it just tips Kozilek's Return over the scale for me.
That's your answer, my friend.
They've got probably surgical.
They have surgical and they're trying to cheese a win, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what they should be doing because they can't beat us fair, so they should be trying to cheese us.
Fair. So I guess this means like we actually win next turn.
Yeah.
Sweet. Instead of getting them basically dead, we get them actually dead, which is the best kind of dead, by the way.
Yeah. I really hope they like Thought Scour 2 Phoenixes in the yard and like Faithless Looting 2 Phoenixes and just have like a nut draw.
Yeah. For them to do like something absolutely broken this turn.
And then we just hive.
Yep. What? A Phoenix? How can I ever beat that? Well, let me tell you how. How about you get a pact?
I mean, this is definitely a game where Hive Mind is definitely being win more, but that's fine.
It just makes the game shorter, which is nice. I appreciate that. We can just move on to the sideboarded game. We better just concede. Yeah, how could we ever beat that? Okay, so Bojuku Bog,
Tormod
Script, Rex Sage,
Nature's Claim, Slaughter Pact.
Slaughter Pact. And then one Hive Mind, one Pact,
two Serum
Visions, and was it Aether Hub or?
Yeah, I would say Aether Hub.
Or Vestige.
Aether Hub.
Okay.
Vestige is a very good card to just have in the deck. Yeah, I like it like this. I'm not worried at all for like black mana for a Slaughter Pact. The Aether Hub is more like a consideration when you have like Kozilek's Return or Thoughtseize.
Yeah, so they didn't have any Manamorphosis and they only had 3 lands in play. That's why I was very confidently slamming that Hive Mind there.
So how do you feel about this hand?
I'm keeping. I mean, I am keeping, but again, but
you're not happy with it.
I'm not happy with this hand at all. This hand seems super sketchy to me. No, for real though, do we Steering Sun one or do we Amulet one? I think we Amulet.
Yeah, Amulet. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is when like, you have Amulet Azusa Bounce Land, then generally yes.
This is like the exception to the rule, basically.
Yes.
This is exactly the exception to the rule. Okay. Is there a reasonable way to play without Gemstone? No, there is not. Gemstone Mine is the best land in the deck, bar none. And I have been saying this for a really long time, and people still want to cut on gemstones. I know that at this point you're asking because it's a budget concern, because the stupid card spiked super hard. So I know that you're saying it because of that, but still, Gemstone Mine is completely irreplaceable, and it's the best land in the deck.
So, I kind of want to just go...
I want to get greedy here.
Lands in play.
Yeah.
And, because I think this Azusa is going to die, and I think we're going to hit a bounce land off the screens.
Agree 100%. If we don't hit a bounce land...
We have
in the top 10 cards, 11 cards of our deck, then I am willing to to say, you know, bad beats.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this was a mistake because I should have. At this point, I don't want the Lotus Bloom, right? Oh, maybe I did want the Lotus Bloom, and that was a mistake.
No,
actually.
I think we wanted the temple probably.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, there's our grilled turf.
Sweet. All right, so we're good to go then.
Or are you saying Lotus Bloom to like play around?
Yeah, to play around Blood Moon. To play around Blood Moon, 100%. Yeah.
That's fair. That's yeah.
So I think we might want to. We might have wanted to do that. No. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, so this Azusa's likely getting bounced, and then we're tightening, and like on the attack, or at some point on the turn, we'll transmute for like Slaughter Pact for Thing of the Ice, probably. Or maybe we don't care about the Thing in the Ice. Kind of depends on what they do.
I think we're gonna be fine here. Squad Chief asks if we can cut Forest for budget reasons. Okay.
Set adrift.
Combo deck.
Hi. And just draw the amulet anyway.
Oh my. That was cute, opponent. That was so cute.
I dig it.
All right. Let me get my glasses back on and let's.
They also notably delved away their own Phoenix.
Oh, they did. Wow, that is hilarious.
Because they're like, we need to get him off Amulet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we play Titan, we haste it, we attack, and then I want to Slaughter Pact maybe this thing. Maybe we don't want to, because then we could just get Blood Moon.
Yeah, we could get Blood Moon. So I'm thinking how we're gonna do this.
So I think we're gonna play the Primeval Titan, we're gonna attack with it, and then we're gonna transmute for Talaria West.
Yeah,
and
I think I'm gonna play this out though.
Pact of Negation.
Yes, I think I'm going to play this one out. So play this, get two more land drops here, and then bounce this on the last land drop. Then we have. I basically want more lands in play. I'm trying to maximize the amount of lands in play.
Understand.
I'm trying to maximize the amount of lands in play that we're gonna finish and end the turn with, basically. So this is Titan mana here. We actually can double strike. I do still think it's correct to
Pact of Negation.
Pact of Negation, so we don't get randomly hosted by a Blood Moon.
Yeah.
So let's do that then. Yes. But yes, I do understand that we can double strike here, but I don't think that this Thing in the Ice is beating me, so. I guess we bounce the Boros Garrison anyway. So here we're.
I was gonna say Gemstone, but I don't think it really matters. Yeah. So,
I just want multiple blue sources so I can pay for Pact.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I mean, we're gonna play a blue source as our last land drop, right? Like we're gonna play the.
Yeah, we're gonna play the temple. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess I should have bounced this. So we swing here. I guess we swing with our Susa too. It's a free attack. Yeah. And we get T-West Simic.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can bounce the gemstone now.
I mean, I don't care. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. We're playing a blue source. Well, we have to bounce Talaria West. No, we have
a T-West in hand.
Yeah, why don't we bounce the gemstone and just play Temple of Mystery? Then we got 3 blue sources. I feel fine with 3 blue sources. Yeah. They're not going to deal with 3 blue sources.
Yep. Okay, so they take their free block. That's fine. And we transmute first, of course. And now we play Temple of Mystery so we don't mess up our scry. Bottom that one. All right.
Yeah.
They might if you're try Hooked on Archive Finesse asks if you're playing against a Thoughtseize deck, is there a consideration to play Amulet on 1? And I feel like the answer is it depends 100% on your hand. There are some hands that do depend on Amulet as your ramp, I guess. But it's possible that if your hand just happens to play out in a way that doesn't rely on Amulet, then you don't want to. So it definitely goes on a hand by hand basis. What do you want to add, Punt?
The short answer is no. You don't want to play Amulet on one. You want to play Ancient Stirrings on one, like almost all the time, uh, even against like Thoughtseize decks. But you know,
I'm just gonna go while you talk.
This deck is so
yeah.
yeah. This deck is so situational. Like people always ask for like rules to go by and like guidelines, and like everything I can give you, everything I say is obviously like a guideline, and there's a situation where everything is right and everything is wrong. But as a rule, it's 99% of the time, regardless of matchup, you're just wanting to Ancient Stirrings on one rather than Amulet on one. The like sort of exception to that, the exception to that is when you have like Amulet on one into Azusa on two, like you're doing that. So, but in general, like just like the idea of like just protecting your Amulet from a Thoughtseize, I don't think is a good thing, because like if that Stirrings or whatever hits a Lotus Bloom and they Thoughtseize away the Amulet, like that's a fine result for you, because then the Thoughtseize is not taking the Ancient Stirrings, getting your Lotus Bloom, and you've got Titan on 4. Like, I honestly think a lot of the time Lotus Bloom is better than Amulet against like all the Thoughtseize decks, because like just getting in Primeval Titan in play is enough to win, and Lotus Bloom does more of that. This is an obvious mulligan.
I just think it's hilarious, though.
Notably, we did cut an Aether Hub for a Coalition Relic, and that hand would have been great if it was an Aether Hub instead of a Coalition Relic.
Fair enough. Speaking of back-to-back double Coalition Relics.
I think we have better 5s than this.
Also, German Gary Oak asked, what are the matchups that are super different with Bloom compared to the Scout version?
Blue-white control is very different on how they play out. As far as like which matchups are you more likely to win, this is so.
This does seem like a bad keep to me.
Here's the thing. I like any 4 with Lotus Bloom better than this, and I almost never, ever, ever keep a hand without ramp. But it's got Colony Garden and Engineered Explosives, and I'm just sitting here going like,
how many turns is this gonna buy us? That is the question.
I have no opinion on this hand. If I was by myself, I'd probably mulligan it, but I feel bad saying that. Like, we don't hit the Lotus Bloom and we just mull to Oblivion. Oh, we're supposed to mulligan this hand, by the way.
Oh, we are?
For sure. Yeah.
Any bounce land makes this hand great, though.
Okay. I mean, maybe.
Right?
I just feel like any 3 with Lotus Bloom is better, but okay. Sure.
I feel like if we find a bounce on this hand, is just very, very good, actually. Playing against blue-white, probably.
I mean, this is the matchup where this hand has a potential.
Yep, I agree with that. I mean, we're gonna need this down the road, but I think we're gonna need this later.
I think we actually have to top this, but if you want to bottom it,
all right, I'll top it. I'll trust you.
Like,
the problem is that I want to try to play this Coalition Relic under counter magic, and at this point, it might not be.
I don't think we're doing anything under counter magic. I think 0 things that were happening.
Oh, holy crap! Okay, so we're playing against a completely different deck then.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that I beat this deck in the GP. I was so blown away by when that happened.
I think you could safely concede here. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, you can wait, like, but they just had to retract, so.
I mean, they only have 3 zeros, 4 zeros now. I mean, they're repeating their Mox Opal.
I guess that's kind of a cute uh, cantrip in this deck that like helps also get around hate.
I guess we do get to survive one turn.
Yeah. Funny enough, this Hive Mind will not kill them because of Paradise Mantle and Mox Opal.
I do see that. It's really sad.
That's kind of like why I was saying we could concede. Like, we don't have a route to victory. But
can we play Sakama since Bloom helps us get the mana to cast it? I mean, you can play whatever you want, my man. Just as long as it makes you happy. You can play whatever you want. Feel free.
If we keep playing
wrong.
out this game and then end up winning, I'm gonna be so shocked.
Me too. Me too. But I mean,
I guess like they're not killing us yet somehow, despite having apparently everything that I would expect they would need. I guess we weren't supposed to keep the Summoners Pact on top, but I think...
okay, they finally got there.
Okay, can we concede now? Do you feel okay conceding?
Yeah, I'm fine conceding now. That was hilarious, though.
Okay, so I like Dismember, Slaughter Pact, Thoughtseize, Nature's Claim, probably. Yeah, so Dismember, Slaughter Pact, Thoughtseize for sure, and then probably also Nature's Claim.
Why would we not want all of these members? Oh, did you say Dismembers? And I was reading chat.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we agree then.
I think Hive Mind is definitely out.
Yep.
I think at least one Pact of Negation is out.
Agree. What else you got? What else you got?
I think a Temple of Mystery comes out. I think a Serum Visions comes out, and then the question is, do we like Nature's Claim more than we like another Serum Visions? I kind of think we want to be able to start drawing to our better interaction. Nature's Claim just really hits like Mox Opal, and I'm not...
Maybe they will bring in Damping Sphere against us.
They can't bring Damping Sphere in there. Yeah, and we also still have explosives if they have anything silly.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I mean they're not gonna have Stony Silence, so.
They might.
I mean, we had a Storm player chalice us, so.
We did. So everything is possible. Do you want me to do a league with you, coaching you to play pod? That's questionable. That's I could do it maybe, except I don't like.
I think
what
we have better sixes than this. Like it's keepable, but I think we have better sixes. I like this better.
This looks like a solid one. Definitely bottom of that though.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of sad that it doesn't have interaction or Titan, but it's doing ramp things. So
it is doing ramp things. I hope they try to Sai or Monastery Mentor post board. That would be nice. Yeah. I don't even know what their deck plays.
Yeah, so we're just relicking here. We're probably just dead.
Yeah, opponent kept 7. I'm not particularly hopeful about our chances. And we whiffed on a Titan or a bounce land, which is we
or
needed...
a piece of interaction. Like I would just be happy with any piece of interaction, honestly. Okay, they're stuck on one land.
Apparently. Which is hilarious to me.
Okay, more ramp. Cool. Okay. Just what we wanted.
Because I guess we want to make all of a land draws. I mean, we are a ramp deck, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we draw a Titan, this Azusa's gonna seem nice, but... What, oh, are they playing 3 things so that they can... Okay. That makes it... They're trying to combo with considerably less resources now, but they might have a retract. Okay, but they're only drawing 2 cards.
Yeah, this is not the best retract I've ever seen.
I mean, it is possible for them to go off from here for sure if
It
they just
is,
get a
yeah,
bunch
for sure.
of
If they
get
just
a bunch
if they just
get a
change
bunch
zeros.
and then just get a retract or something.
Yeah, but it's not the most likely. Iliatin, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for the continued support. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Our 4th subscriber of the day, thank you very much.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that they're down to out of 2 retracts from their deck. So hopefully that means they whiff
they
on
can
retracts.
definitely still whiff from here.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
At this point, we're probably dead. Because the storm count is all the way up to 15.
Yeah,
so
I think you can charge Relic and F6 at this point. Yeah, if they just have a Grape Shot, like, we're just... I don't think they're going to play around
until end step. Yeah.
There's no way that they would yield until end step, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so that's the second Paladin. That's probably it.
Yeah.
I guess they don't have the mana, though. I guess they can play a second Mox Opal.
They're also just going to draw their whole deck with the second Paladin in play. Like, the fact that they hit 3 retracts within such a short period is... Yeah. And we hit 0 interaction and 0 Titans, so, you know.
Also, in a miserable matchup, it doesn't help.
I don't think this matchup's miserable. I just think, like, we just didn't have the hands for this matchup.
I do think that this deck's average draw is better than our average draw, though.
But I think all our interaction is good against them. Like,
I do agree with that, but...
is great. Engineered Explosives on 0 is actually quite good against them because they're so dependent on retract.
Yeah, that's how I won. That's how I beat it in the GP, just EE on 0 in response to the retract.
Right, and this version has 2 EEs on 0.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we have good interaction, and I think they're extremely inconsistent, and like we get a lot of wins out of them being inconsistent, and we get a lot of wins out of just our interaction lining up well against them. But
oh, it's literally the whole deck. That's hilarious. All right,
yeah.
Let's give my opponent the GGs. Just gonna see it. All right, only a 3-2 this time around.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think that matchup's miserable. I think, you know, that deck keeping on 7 and then like hitting 3 retracts within a short period like is not the average draw for that deck. That's like a very good draw. And then what are we doing? We had a hand that does literally nothing, you know.
Yeah, we did hit our fail rate as well, while our opponent just hit their non-fail rate.
Right. Like any Thoughtseize from us, any Dismember from us, any
literally any single piece of even Slaughterback, literally every single piece of interaction just kills
Solaria
them.
West to just transmute for Slaughter Pact would have been great, you know.
K return.
Well, we don't.
Oh, we didn't bring it in. Fair enough, yeah. Dismember,
Yeah.
Thoughtseize, Pact, even Ballista, if we had brought it in, would have won there. Hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Still, I was very impressed with this list, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I might actually start playing it more often. Just like start trying to get a little bit better at it.
Yeah.
I
mean, 4132 isn't like super exciting, but you know, it's not a bad day. Like I'm
no.
I mean,
it's definitely like a pretty positive record anyway, right? 7-3. It's a very good record.
Yeah.
But and again, like we hit mono red prison with Blood Moon and Chalices in the main deck. We hit Storm with Blood Moon and Chalices. We hit another Storm deck. We hit Cheerios. And we hit like blue red Bedlam Reveler Blood Moon dot deck.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Blood Moons.
We saw like 5 Blood Moon decks out of the 5 that we played against.
Yeah, we still went 7-3s.
We still went 7-3.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, this was the second league today.
Yeah, 4-1-3-2. I'm not upset with it.
No, it was actually impressive, honestly.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get going now. Thanks
Yeah,
for having me on
sounds
the
good.
stream.
No, dude, please thank you very much for joining us. So for
Oh,
everybody, what?
little plug. I'm gonna be playing in the Magic Online Championship Series thing this Saturday and streaming. So look out for my stream, Puntthenwhine, this Saturday.
I was I was literally about to say that. When are you gonna stream next? Because if in case you guys didn't know, he streams at Twitch. Let me put the twitch.tv/Puntthenwhine. So if you want to follow him, do so right now, and he will be streaming again this Saturday. There's gonna be a modern challenge, or is it an MCQ? No, it's a. Oh,
It's
is it
the
playoffs?
Yeah, it's a Magic Online Champion Series playoffs.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. So if you guys wanna check that out, make sure you do so. At that's the link right there. And yeah, you sometimes stream like at random times whenever you get a chance to, right?
yeah, it's very random because I'm a PhD student. So like when I have time is not really something I can plan for.
Nice, humble brags. Good stuff. All right, sweet. Thank you very much for hanging out today, Punt. It was very awesome and very instructive. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right,
Thanks.
have a good one,
See ya.
man. I appreciate it. Take care. All right. So everybody, again, that was Puntthenwhine. Give him a follow, and that's also gonna be it for me today. Thanks everybody for hanging out. For those of you that are new, this was not something random. We actually play a lot of Amulet on this stream. If you are not aware of what we do here, we play a lot of Amulet. So if you are enjoying the content, make sure you hit that follow button. If you want to subscribe, you can do so with that link over there. You get access to this awesome emotes, as well as I will, if you shoot me a PM, I will send you a link to the sideboard guide for subscriber. I have no idea who else is streaming right now, but we're definitely gonna be hosting somebody, Squad Chief. So I will send you. You'll be taken care of. Don't worry about it. No, but I need to like make some lunch, and I need to actually go teach a lesson right now. So unfortunately, I won't be able to keep going. I will be back tomorrow though. And by the way, this is what we will be playing. We will be playing this beautiful junk. This deck is great. It's insane amounts of fun, and this was a donation league. And if you want to see any decks, if you wanna see any decks played on stream, any donations that cover the entry fee of a league of $12. With any donations, I will play your 75 live on stream. Of course, we will do some feedback and stuff afterwards. We'll do a quick debrief. But this was a donation by Not Punished. I don't know if they are on the stream right now, but still. So we will be playing this tomorrow, and it promises to be a lot of fun. We already played one league with it last week, so we're gonna do round 2 tomorrow. It's gonna be great. If you wanna follow me on Twitter, I always post what I'm gonna be doing. That's my handle right there. If you want to check out previous streams, including this one, we will be. You can follow me on YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, this is a donation list right here. We'll be playing this tomorrow. We will also be playing Amulet tomorrow, so there's that. But yeah, you just missed 2 leagues of this right here. So you missed out, Jonathan. But yeah, if you want to follow, no, that I said about the follow. Oh, finally Discord. That's the last thing that I'm missing. Discord. If you want to join the Amulet Discord, you definitely wanna do that in there. In that link, you would definitely want to join the Amulet Discord. It's great. Let's see who is streaming. Oh, that's cool. So let's go watch Caleb then. It's streaming some Storm. I can't believe he's still playing Storm. Good for him. Good man. All right, see everybody tomorrow for the donation stream, and then we will play some Amulet as well. So have an amazing rest of your day, and see you soon. Bye bye.